roast.
It's a roast.
It's a roast.
It's a casting roast.
Hello, guys, again. We are live from Hello 82 in LA for day 2 of our Summoners Festival. Today we'll be showcasing and highlighting a little RTA showcase of some of your favorite influencers from all around the world. We're starting the first match with Apsi and Kachu, and I'm going to throw it to the casters to explain a little more about the tournament.
Whoa.
Dude, I think he's talking about us.
I think he's talking about us. I mean, this ain't your SWC, this ain't your summit, but this is your festival.
This is the Summoners Festival. We're here day 2 at the Summoners Festival in Los Angeles at Hello 82. My name's Evan, this is Stoic. We casted the America's Summit Grand Finals yesterday, and today we're bringing you the Influencer RTA Showcase at day 2.
That's right, today's a little bit more fun. You know, I don't know what the rewards are except bragging rights. For me, it's going to be being able to roast every one of these people up here because, yeah, we could go out and cast these matches, but you know what? We're having a little bit of fun with it, so let's have a lot more fun with it, and these guys are getting roasted up here, whether you guys like it or not.
I can't wait, dude. It's very rare to get the opportunity to criticize some gameplay. Pat?
Part of the roasting team.
Yes, Pat is definitely going to be part of the roasting team, and this chair actually might change over time, to be honest. I plan on giving up this spot. Maybe we'll even bring the loser up here or something, or the winner for feeling nice.
Definitely, it could be either one of them, could be a Waikas, could be anybody, could be our previous Summit champion coming up here, who knows?
Yeah, anything could be happening. So let's take a look at the bracket right now. This is something that we populated today, just earlier. In fact, we had everybody who's in the house vote on who they think is going to make it to the finals, myself included.
Yep, that's right. I mean, I voted as well. You know, I know who I picked, and I'm pretty stoked about who I picked here. And it's interesting to see who my person I picked. You know, I'll just say it. I'll say it right now. I don't mind saying it. I voted for Mr. Sloth.
I voted for Monagua.
You voted for
I voted for Monagua.
So Belaga.
So we got Apps and Kachu starting us off. Then we're going to Allan SW versus Mr. Sloth. Then we got Jug versus Monagua, Shan B, and Subzero to round out the bracket there, because I know that we're kind of covering it a little bit. So we'll be getting into that first game in a second here, where it's going to be best of 3 all the way up to the finals, where we'll then shift over to a best of 5.
Yep, that's right. So funny enough, in this match here is, I don't know if anybody's following Guardians Club, but the Guardians Club, my co-coach is actually Apps. So I really would like to see Apps do pretty well here. If he goes down, I mean, clearly we need to work on Apps and do a little bit of coaching with him to help him out here. But he's got to go up against Kachu, so this is pretty exciting to watch Apps versus Kachu here.
So that means that you've been pretty familiarized with the way that Apps wants to play the game, because he's kind of portrayed that and disseminated that information to your coachees, as it were, right?
Exactly. And I'm curious if Kachu's going to be ready for this kind of gameplay, because he has been trying to help a lot of our players that we have on Team Stoic, Team Apps to kind of like adapt or even get used to maybe that control style that Apps does like to play. But who knows, maybe we get that high volatility Apps style, because we all know about that Maximilian crazy damage comp that he likes to bring out on Twitch. But even Kachu, like, I don't know what Kachu's going to be bringing, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got in store for us.
Yeah, and I think that Apps also got like Nyx day 1, the new Nyx, Nyx part 2, right? As we call him, Nyx the Revenge.
Yep, exactly. I don't know if we may see that. I would love to see that personally, but it is a pretty interesting unit. So we'll see as we get into the draft and figure out what these guys are going to be bringing to the table here, because I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Here we go. We're going into round 1 of the first set here. Kachu versus Apps.
And their pre-bands coming out here. Like we said, this is a roast. And the pre-bands coming out here, we've got Apps, Kachu. What could it possibly be?
I love this format, by the way. Look at the clouds. I'm loving the color scheme, actually. I don't mean to break it away, but I love the format here.
Look at this dude taking it so serious. It is so serious. Juno and an Asima.
Yeah,
that's quite
I know.
Funny. You know, all right, we understand here what Kachu doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play against, like, high volatility. He doesn't want to lose, like, instantly, so I get it. He wants to get rid of that Asima. No Asima in the picture here.
No Asima today, and the Juno's gone. There's the Maximilian, just like you were talking about.
Yep, I mean, it's a 24 speed lead. It's something that Apps really likes to lean on. I feel like if something is gone, like if you don't get this Maximilian through the draft here, I think Apps may be lacking a little bit of that like damage quality that he usually has, because it's we see the Maximilian all the time with Apps, so I really appreciate him bringing something new to the table.
Yeah, something brand new, unheard of. I really like Kachu's response here, because when you bring something that's kind of got that AoE cleave set up, obviously there's going to be some strip involved, and Haegang's the perfect answer to that. He's also usually built on Despair, which is a little bit of a disruptive build, and of course Gapsu with the heavy tank.
Yep. And quite a surprising draft coming out of Kachu. Goes with the Hay Gang, something that everybody hates. Everybody wants to get banned out here. I mean, why not just like, if you don't know what to take, you just kind of just slam down a Hay Gang here. So I guess we're going down that route. Gapsu, fusible, free-to-play unit. Everybody has this thing, so why not just drop it in there because everybody else first picks it.
And strangely dominant right now, as for right now.
Well, that's a lot of damage. If we're going to see that Dominic and the Maximilian. Was it a Dominic and Maximilian that was picked for apps?
So apps brought, I didn't see the Dominic, but I did see the Max. I saw the Tiana, and then I think it was a Trix, if I'm not mistaken.
Tiana and a Trix?
I mean, heck, we could just ask him. He's like over there on stage. We could just yell at him.
Apps, was that a Tiana? That was Tiana?
Oh, thank
there
you.
it is, Tiana Trix, thanks.
Go back to what you were doing.
You can focus up again.
You're doing great.
Hey, gang, you look great.
Hey Gang came up twice in the game that we were playing earlier with people around here. We were playing Summon Buff Kill.
Yep.
And we had Hey Gang said 3 times for kill.
I know. Yeah, for everybody watching, Summon Buff Kill, it sounds really interesting because like that sounds super familiar. And if it does sound familiar to you, get your head out of the gutter.
Not a lot of clean minds. Is that Dark Geralt? That Dark Geralt?
Oh my God, Dark Geralt. Drafting that unit like it's actually going to do something.
This is what I'm talking about, dude. I don't care if it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna be stoked. Yo, Fedora?
I mean, Fedora the Explorer coming in here, I'm very surprised to see something like this.
Go.
I mean, we're offering to bring a little bit of, what is it, Endurance Immunity? Is that what he's
Endurance Immunity?
doing?
I think everybody's going to be pretty, well, maybe it won't come back, to be honest.
No, it's coming back here. It better come back there.
Kachu.
You don't flash a Fedora the Explorer and not lock that in, Kachu. I really appreciate that.
Samo and B-Ball. Let's go, dude.
We're having a pause gate at the moment. Pause gate, guys.
Pause gate.
Oh, we go back to a light. All right, fine. We had a way more fun unit before there, and we're gonna take that back and just slam down an LD Nat 5. Because you know what? When you get a little bit of experience in some of the ranks, and if you just slam down the LD Nat 5s, you're like, hey, that's what'll do the trick.
So I love it. I love that it decreases cooldown times, though. That's actually one of my favorites.
It does. What is it, Ella?
Dude, I wish I could tell you. Is that what it's
called?
I remember the sister that needs a buff. I know Maya.
Yep. Thank you, Evan. Hey, I think the Camilla's a great draft. It's definitely going to be a problematic unit for apps to have to deal with here. Even though we might get surprised by this Dr. Geralt. I couldn't tell you what it does. All I know is its kit makes 0 sense.
That's what we got. We're going in here, and I think it looks like Apps is going to be taking turn 1. He's got the strip.
Hey, a Despair Tricks there. Look at that. Taking an AoE unit, putting it on Despair. So creative.
I love it.
Oh, we got a bomb that came out here looking for a bunch of damage from the Maximilian. I mean, we all know that it's going to provide lots of damage out here. And here comes Ella to do absolutely nothing. So we get that immunity comes up here, and we're just going to be passing turn for you.
Dude, Stoic with the roast, man. This is, I'm loving the Ella. We got a good cop, bad cop thing going on here. I'm all about the Ella.
I think the third skill, what it actually did there was it helps bring down the cooldowns because Kachu never took any turns here. So we brought the cooldowns down of everybody who had all their cooldowns up there.
Big
so it still
rest
worked
from
out.
Gapsu. And now we're going to bring it back. Maximilian has an open board, so he can more or less do as he pleases with the third skill. Defense Brave's coming out. He's going to increase his attack bar. In a perfect world, he could soak up enough attack bar to take a natural turn, but he just procs his
Look at that. This is why we took the Dark Geralt to not confirm kill.
That's why.
That's exactly why.
That's the reason.
Anybody out there using Dr. Geralt, you probably use this as a great example as to never bring this unit to the table.
We do have a crowd that we could serve in, actually. We could get a show of hands for once in our lives.
Oh my God,
dude,
let him breathe, Apps. Let him breathe. I don't know how many times these additional turns coming out of this Maximilian, but making it rain over here.
Apps needs to chill out, but there's still game afoot.
How many Despair Stones is that? Is that 3?
I lost count after 14.
No, I know. This Trix is really coming in through here. Wonderful additional turn. Finally getting able to do something here. Well done, Kachu. Taking out a unit. Maximilian. Definitely a problematic unit. Dr. Geralt doing absolutely nothing once again.
But here's why we bring Camilla into this situation here, Stoic. Camilla's got a chance to kind of do a 1v3 here in a second once Ella passes away.
We are potentially looking at that. The 1v3, Apps really put a lot of thought into his draft, bringing a useless Dr. Geralt here. Just get soloed by Camilla. We may end up seeing that here.
Yeah, there's one chance here. If she gets crit, she'll cleanse the bomb. Unlikely to happen. We'll see if that's enough to confirm kill. I doubt it.
I'm really starting to think that Dark Geralt was a bad idea. I mean, we still have this Ella up there, but Trix is trying to finish off the job. We've got all skills available, and he goes with skill number 1 anyways.
Reset, Stoic.
It's a big reset. I don't know how much additional damage we're talking here. I know Apps has great artifacts, so I want to say the additional damage is definitely going to be coming through. Look at that. That Camilla's still pretty healthy after that.
I was going to say, did the bomb detonate or was it cleansed? It's looking pretty healthy.
I don't know. There should be a despair stun. No despair stuns coming out here. We do have that second skill. It goes with the first skill once again.
Oh, and that's the kill. Apps takes game one.
Thank God we had a Maximilian Tricks and Ganny combination to really capitalize on all the nothing Dr. was doing in that match.
Apps, how you feeling? He's feeling good.
Are we going to see more Dark Geralt? More Dark Geralt. Okay.
You spelled bully wrong.
Bully is spelled A-P-Z-E.
Oh, okay, let's see how these pre-bans play out in the second round here. They're taking their time to think.
They definitely are. And, you know, with so much on the line, there's just so much time that you really got to take up. Unless, of course, we're having a pause gate again.
Jokes aside, I think the Kachu actually adapted pretty well to what was being presented. It's just the bombs kind of circumvented the Camilla. The going tanky approach, especially up against the Maximilian, and bringing Camilla, who cleanses on crit, was a good response.
Yep, yeah, it definitely was. I really like Camilla. I think that's something we may bring back in here because we all know that Apps does like to play that really fast AoE, high volatility, you know, Maximilian style draft. And I think Camilla does shine when you bring that into a draft up against Apps.
Exactly. Also, good ban on Hagang. We talked enough trash on Hagang to fill up like an entire week's worth of broadcast. And right now, we're in the next game. We've already got some bans. We've already got some picks. Looks like a Pontos and a Tiana is populating the left side there, and then we got more, followed by Kraka and Chungpong.
Yeah, Pontos, Tiana, really nice. We got the 24 speed lead locked in here. Fun fact about Apps, he looks like Paul Rudd.
That is a fun fact.
Yep.
That's a very fun fact. Dude,
fun fact about Kachu.
He
actually just won that hat today in a giveaway I just did.
Right outside. I saw the photo documentation.
Yep, that's right.
So we had a brief period of time where Apps was considering bringing Frederica there to try to get a single target snipe in early in the game, but opted to bring the Ganymede instead. Nice. Yanni actually performed pretty well. He used the Ventilate in combination with his Maximilian to great effect, and he's also, of course, got that Seal Magic that's managed to stay relevant since 2015.
Yeah, I'm sure. I like that we chose to go with the Ganymede when we have the Pontos who's providing no damage. We get a second skill coming out of Tiana. That does do some damage here, which is quite nice, maybe to capitalize off the defense breaks from Tricks, and then Ganny really to round up that lack of damage even more so. So hopefully we get to see something a little bit more volatile to wrap up Apps' draft here. But you know what? I'm a big fan of Kachu. I think Kachu's got a lot going on here. I like the Leo. I think that's a great pick. Cassandra, that couldn't have been more banned than it was already.
Yeah, it was so
banned. It's gone.
She was foreshadowed. It was as prophesied.
Yep, 100%. Well, we got speed leads coming out for Apps. Apps demanding turn one. This probably is what's going to happen here. Minus Leo, of course, taking turn one.
Here we go. There is immunity across the board, so he's not going to do too much in terms of pushing back in the attack bars, but he is going to start getting some serious damage in on this Ganymede.
Yay, nothing like proccing immediately to put your opponent at 27%.
Here comes Pontos. Does he want to do it? I suppose you'd rather just silence out the Chungpong. Sometimes you see people want to go for the bait to try to get that cleanse or get the strip out of the way. Other people opt for the silence.
Yeah, did manage to get a despair stun on top of the Leo, which is quite nice.
Damage.
Slow that huge down.
Huge is in quotes.
Yeah, definitely some quotes, huge damage there with second skill. I feel like we wanted to see a little bit bigger of a number. Maybe an attack up on like Tina next time. Try to do something, maybe take out the Pontos and bring something a little bit better in there. But hey, we're putting things together and trying to work it out here. He just doesn't want Kachu to be able to.
Great opportunity to potentially ventilate the Pontos, but he was certain that he could take out the Chungpong before that happened.
Yep, let's see what happens. And we've got Ella that does stuff. You know, I don't know if that's the stuff that we're going to be looking for, but Ella definitely going to be trying to do things here. We've got a lot of invincibility, giving us only one target to hit here for the Leo, and that's going to be the Ganymede.
Getting some chip damage in on the Leo. The only thing is that you need to stun him.
We need to stun him. That's exactly what's going to be happening here. Apps riding that bully name right now, bullying poor Kachu here, getting these really, really nice despair stuns.
We don't want to accidentally show any ignore defense torrents on stream. That would be inappropriate.
That would be very inappropriate. We got a ventilate coming back on Pontos. He wants to get that invincibility back up and see if that's what he's going to be doing.
Minimal strip from that skill 2 on the Kraka, bringing out the Chungpong with full cooldown time back and invincibility to make sure he stays alive.
Yep, let's see what happens. We've got Ella, big skill 1 into potentially another skill. No, he's going to go skill 2. Never mind. Skill 1 for days.
That's exhibit A on not believing in dots.
Definitely not, because Pontos is going to be cleansing. All those dots are going to be gone here. Big skill 2 is coming out here once we get the silence across the board. Leo refusing to go down. Leo pretty much going down now.
He should be going down right here. I think he's going to probably reset somebody and probably let Tiana take care of it.
I mean, it's really tough to get through all the invincibility that Apps brought to the table here. Now, this is a best 2 out of 3, so we're looking at match point for Apps right now. Everyone's going to be really protected. Ella's trying to do all that she can to get the cooldowns back, heal up the team as much as possible, but there's that second skill providing not the kind of damage we were kind of hoping to see here. But the additional turns rolling in and finally drops that Leo. Well done, Apps.
And Leo is gone, and just like that,
oh my god, Apps doing the same thing that he did the first match, then he's just not letting Kachu play.
Tiana doesn't even need to, she doesn't need to do anything right now. You just gotta kill, you just gotta take out the Cracker. Once Cracker's gone, the game is gone with her. Here comes skill 2.
Yep, massive skill 2, able to take down a Ganymede, which is quite nice. Defense break sitting on the field right now. I don't know what Cracker can do. I'm not sure how much damage Cracker's going to be bringing to the table here. But we are going to be despair stunning a Trix, which is very fortunate for him.
Adding more fuel to the Pontos. More immunity, Stoic.
Yeah, what do you do about this Pontos? Pontos is able to, cleanse everything. Invincibility's coming back up. Got the immunity coming back up as well. Super, super good. Looking for a defense break. Definitely wants to kill this unit. Is that skills up? That's all skills
up, Stoic. We can bring back Chung Pung to strip. We can bring back the Leo so that we get more damage in. Kraka is such a cool unit. Now that she brings back everybody full cooldown and invincibility.
You know what? Kraka is quite nice. We got a little bit of sustain. We're bringing those cooldowns over and over, but it looks like App's really going to try and push to get rid of this Kraka. Kraka is going to be dropping here.
And she's gone.
Yep, does have a defense break, but it's being protected by the invincibility on top of the Chung Pung, which is very fortunate for Kachu. For a unit of focus, does need to focus on this Tiana. Finally realizing there's one unit dealing damage out there, and the Tiana's got to go.
For a quick second, it looked like a Pontos went off on Kachu's side. We had the immunity, we had the invincibility, everything was looking great. So now Apps is going to start slowly controlling the board here. Let's see what he can get going with the tricks. He needs to confirm the kill on these units for the last time. Each one of these takedowns is going to be final, because now Crack is not here to bring him back.
Yep, I think that might be it here. We do know Leo, is providing probably more damage than what Apps is providing right now. So of course we have got the sustain from the Yellow, which is very, very fortunate. There's an additional turn coming out of this Pontos. Not this time.
Wait a minute. We might get more defense for it.
It's quite possible we might get it, but the problem is Ella keeps healing up every time that takes. So if we are in a 30% range for HP, Ella's probably going to be providing more HP than we know.
Oh my goodness. That Leo's not going to go down without a fight. We've already seen how tanky that thing is.
Yep, well, look at the additional damage roaring from this Trix. So Trix is very, very good, providing lots of additional damage. Nothing we can do about all this invincibility up there.
That's a proc you hate to see, Stoic, when you already have full cooldown times and you can't get any damage on the board. Now he is even less likely to proc when he needs to.
Yep, well, there is the branding, there's the silence sitting on top of this, the Leo, but you know what? It's not over for Kachu. Kachu's looking so good right now. A lot of sustain coming out there, and App's just not providing enough additional damage. Very similar to Evan's artifact quality.
I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm just sitting here, man. Look at this. Oh, we almost got the torrent, but he healed past it. All of a sudden, Kachu's sitting in position to win round 2. We are tied and going to a game 3. Well played, Kachu.
Yep, well done.
He stuck it out. The Cracker had a great showcase. That was awesome.
Very good, very good.
That's the face of a happy man right there.
Oh yeah, he still wants to stay it in there because I don't know if you heard, there is a reward at the very end. I don't know what that reward's going to be. It could be a check.
And kids, that's what happens to bullies.
Yeah. All the despair stuns, all the additional turns.
This message is brought to you by Pat. Why? Because I'm a G.
Well, let's see what happens again in game number 3.
Got great adaptation from Kachu in that last one, dude. The Leo was the MVP there for me. Although he did he went the way of the dodo for a second, but Kraka brought him back. So maybe Kraka was the MVP.
Maybe. I think Kraka was a very good unit. It was a Kraka-Ella combination. Got to give credit when credit is due. I think it was a very interesting combination. It did provide a lot of sustain, which kind of kept Kachu alive and kept him in that match, able to keep those cooldowns running. It was a good unit. Good combination, good unit. I did like that.
Bring the Hey Gang first from Apps. We've seen him ban that in the past, so it's like you just want to lock it down, make people think a little differently going into the draft. I find that does some psychological damage early.
It definitely does. When in doubt, just Hey Gang it out. So Hey Gang is going to be the first pick for Apps. Kachu already showcasing that there is a Leo on the field, meaning he does not want Apps going fast at all.
Yeah, not at all. He wants to cap speeds. We got a Maximilian behind my head, and we also got the return of Trix.
Talking about capping speed, it's a really good way of saying that I'm not fast. Let me just take the Leo.
Bring the Leo. You play by my rules. That's what Leo says. That's why he made it to, I think, number 2 in the Choose an F5 event after Teshar.
No, if you didn't have a Leo, you needed to pick up that Leo.
You needed to pick up the... And a Layla. comes into play.
Yeah, we've seen this team already. We know this. This is sadly, this is extremely unoriginal. A lot of people bring stuff this all the time. We've got Tricks, we've got Layla, and we know there's going to be a lot of damage coming from the Asima. So we know what that's like. Usually the Asima might be the one catching the ban here. This is very dangerous for Kachu right now because there is a lot of damage being showcased on the side of Apps. So let's see what happens if Kachu's able to stay alive here.
I love that the Fedora soaked up the ban there. That's so fun.
I mean, it could be one of those trick units. That's that Endure, the invincibility, or I'm sorry, yeah, invincibility.
It's Endure and immunity. You're dude. You gotta respect it. You're right. You absolutely have to
I respect it so much. I'm not even sure what to do
you
with that skill
elevated
anyways.
the quality of the skill. You respect it so much.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's see what Leo's going to be focusing out here. It's definitely going to be the unit that Kachu wants to get rid of as soon as possible before it potentially obliterates him here. So here comes Layla looking to soak up all the support. Is that built on Despair? Were those just more Despair stuns?
It's showing exactly why people fear the Layla.
Everybody's stunned up now.
All these stuns, all the debuffs, covered by Cleanse Block, by the way.
Maximilian's about to do terrible things to poor Kachu here.
The Max popping off like he never has before. Look at that.
Only removing one unit from the field. I thought we were going to see a lot more there, but we're going to see a big skill too. He needs to get a freeze out here. What, unlike the Maximilian, that's going to be taking another turn. That's a beautiful freeze right there.
And then we got Layla already here, ready with skill sweep again. It feels like just 5 seconds ago we saw that thing go off.
Yep. Oh, and there you have it. Apps.
Taking it like he's got to go somewhere, man. Like he's late to something.
What a
my
bully.
goodness. Let's go, Apps.
Yeah, well done, sir. Well done, sir.
And well done, Kachu.
Yep. Paul Rudd wins it for Ant-Man.
That was great. And again, it's best of 3 up until the finals, which is a best of 5.
Looking forward to it. Who's our next match that we have today?
I forget who's next. Apps. How was the game? Good. You want to sit down and have a conversation with Stoic about it?
Love to.
Yeah, let's go. Give it up for Apps, everybody. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know, if you guys follow Guardian Club, Apps is my, I guess my co-coach for Guardians Club for this year, going up against Team Not So Good. We're losing to Team Not So Good at the moment, but that's Team J Mac and Wackas.
Bullies have no friends.
It's true. I have no friends.
Oh no, you got plenty of friends. Raise your hand if you're friends. Where's the friends at?
That's no hands.
Hey,
oh, there's 2.
You've got 2 friends. That's great. It's always good to have people that got your back. I got your back.
Thank you.
Don't you worry about that. How was your match against Kachu, though?
It was good. The second match was actually really surprising. Kraka was awesome, actually.
Did you like the Kraka Ella combination? I kind of liked it too.
That was really good. I liked it a lot.
I thought it was nice. What about Camilla in that first match? We actually thought Camilla was going to solo and hold out.
I have very little respect for Camilla.
It showed. Well done, well done. That was great. We're gonna probably keep you here, and then we'll go into like that the next match here. Who do we have going on right now? It's Allan and Mr. Sloth. Apps, did you vote?
No.
You didn't vote?
No.
Okay, I voted. Can you tell who I voted for already?
Is it Ian?
No, I didn't vote for Ian. He's banned in my channel. I actually voted for Sloth.
Oh, easy choice.
He's not banned in my channel, everybody. He's unbanned now.
He's unbanned.
Yeah. Is he banned in your channel?
For about 10 seconds every 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Eliminated.
Wow.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Awesome. We should be getting in this match very shortly. Who do you got your money on right now?
Right now, I mean, honestly, Mr. Sloth probably. Sorry, I am.
Oh, no. Well, both of them are ragdoll users, aren't they?
Yeah, I hope they both lose, but...
No. No respect for the ragdoll. None whatsoever. Out of playstyles, though, honestly, I really can't tell you what Mr. Sloth is playing. I feel like he's playing like a lot of things right now.
Yeah, Mr. Sloth can go fast and slow. Ian's just slow. But he's really good at it, so...
We need to keep him in the seat. I like this already. Oh, man. All right, we heard the bell. We're getting into this match right here. Awesome. It looks like we're going to have another pause gate, guys. We all know how pause gates work. We've seen these in Legend Tournament all the time.
Yeah, actually, it paused twice during mine. I'm not really sure why.
I guess we're just trying to like buy some time for Comtuous, a small indie company to roasted Comtuous. Oh, here we go. We're getting into this thing. We got a pre-ban coming out right now against Allan and Mr. Sloth.
I hope they both ban Ragdoll.
Wouldn't that be funny? That would be quite.
It won't.
There's a Tian Lang ban. Oh, there is
Oh.
a Tian Lang. Tian Lang and
Wow. Devaraja. You can't.
Devaraja. There.
I can't believe he would ban the content in that way.
I mean, isn't technically Devaraja content?
That's what I'm saying. He banned the content.
Oh, he banned. Yeah, I agree. He did. He banned the content for
yeah.
sure.
It's like actually Ian's newest LD5 too.
Yep.
So
I do Tian Lang. I think Tian Lang is a very justified ban.
yeah. I guess Ian wins. He got Ragdoll.
Nope. Yeah, I guess he wins here. You took the ragdoll. Naturally, Mr. Sloth going to take that Gapsu away from him. We got a Wusa first pick. Wusa first pick usually says like I'm going to play like a Ganny Hathor, but I don't think that's anything that.
No, not
Ian
really.
likes to
But
play.
it stops a lot of stuff. Like I mean, obviously there's stuff like more like things that don't strip consistently. It's really good against. And then, I mean, they nerfed it a while, like quite a while back when it was really OP, but it's still pretty busted. So.
Yeah.
Although you don't see it as much anymore, actually.
Oh, not so much. We got a Riley, and we got a segment coming out here for Ian. Interesting. I feel like we're seeing just more like Leo Ragdoll stuff potentially coming out of him. No, not so much of that vertical anymore. Never mind.
No, it's just all RNG.
It's just all RNG. That's it. Caution to the wind. Let's see what Ian's going to be wrapping up his draft. Mr. Sloth with a Fire Monkey King. That vertical. Does this vertical look like a Swift vertical?
No, not at all. Like, I mean, Swift vertical, you really usually only see if there's like a speed lead on the field.
Good
so
point.
Like, a vertical following a more is usually Swift, but in this situation,
Thoughts on a Tessarian apps?
I mean, 3 passives on Mr. Sloth's side, so it kind of makes sense, and then he's gonna be able to spread it with Shizuka if he leaves it in, but. And then there's a 4th passive, so it's still
yeah. Well, I mean, that's so many passives that I don't think the Tessarian's going to be making his way in.
The only problem with it is that you have to Oblivion Gapsu first, or he just cleanses it, so it's like it's a little questionable. But aside from that, it's pretty good.
Yep, well, let's see what happens. Ban's coming out here, right? And, I mean, Tessarian, kind of obvious, needed to go, gets the ban. And obviously, having a lack of strip, we got to get rid of this.
Yeah, ban's immunity. So it's all going to come down, honestly, to how good Shizuka is in this case. Like, really good additionals. He lands a bunch of armor breaks, like that kind of stuff. Because she'll also shut down the healing. But a lot of that's also RNG, so.
Yep, beautiful. Hey, nailing that reset as well. Potential despair stunts coming out here on top of this Riley. Not getting it, though. More than likely built on max resistance. We get it.
Didn't really matter, but yeah, honestly, it's gonna come down to procs. Although I think in this case, Vertihill is actually gonna be really, really good because like Vertihill plus Fire Monkey, he's just gonna be turn cycling, doing a ton of damage. Probably that's gonna be it, honestly.
Yeah, I know. Having to deal with that Fire Monkey is definitely going to be an issue. Cursive Beautiful is coming out. Does get that defense break on the Fire Monkey, but we do know him to proc and get out of it too.
Yeah, he didn't anti-heal though, so like if he procs with Ragdoll, like on this rotation, well, there goes the defense break, so never mind.
Nope, doesn't even matter now.
Well, Shizuka can put it on everybody after this turn though. So like, if Ragdoll gets out of that or procs, like potentially kills the monkey, like it's going to be, like that's his way out pretty much, but aside from that.
We'll see. I think we can use the second skill. It's not super important that he uses it. Goes a little bit of poke damage there onto the Riley. Riley's still standing tall. But more damage.
Double glance from the bird though, right?
Double glance, no attack bar is going to be gained there.
Yeah, he gets the strip here.
Opting not to use skills is quite a decision. Maybe it's for this time is where he wanted to have his skills.
Oh, so Shizuka hasn't spread yet, is the thing. So
good point. I mean,
yeah. So he's saving it for after the skill 3 from Shizuka.
Just wait. Allan's holding. Does decide to finally use that skill 3. Lots of negative effects coming out here. Obviously, there's plenty of strip now. Hopefully, he decides to use that skill. Does use the skill finally. Big value on top of this Riley.
A proc here to kill the monkey is going to be pretty big if he gets it.
Wow. Very fortunate for Ian. Is this a normal ragdoll thing? Because I don't often see stuff like that.
Well, I mean, not everyone's got your RNG.
Oh yeah. Good point. Good point. So Gaps is currently locked down right now. I know he is going to be getting out of that himself.
Oh, that's a big heal.
In a little bit. Oh, big heal for the Riley team.
Yeah.
Like looking for a stun. No stuns. Gets resisted. Max resistance Riley makes sense.
I mean, he's still got a ways to climb out of this though.
Skill 2 available with Shizuka. Does he choose to use it? Does use it once to get those cooldowns back up onto the Riley. Ooh.
So now does Gapsu steal the? Oh, actually, he can't.
No, it doesn't have skill 2 yet, but he can proc into that skill 2, and he does get it. Are we going to steal that? Oh, he stole the wrong buff. Does get that kill, though.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's like a tough decision. He can't really go for Juno. He can't really go for Bird. So like Gapsu's like the default choice. But well, it didn't work out.
No despair stunts coming out of this Juno. I can't tell if this was one of those despair. I think he does run a despair Juno. I don't know if
he despaired earlier with it. So
okay, yeah. Okay, so it is
100%.
despair. Gapsu trying to get some stuns, keep that damage back from the attack buff Ragdoll. No despair stuns rolling out here on top of this Riley. Riley's still standing tall here.
Ooh, it's back.
Yep, second skill's coming back. I don't know if we've got our second skill available with Gapsu though.
I don't
It may not matter. I think he has to take it. I think he has to.
It does strip ahead since that buff, like, what, 4 or 5 patches ago?
Ah, there it is. He gets that confirmed kill. Mr. Sloth trying to come back here, keep Allan back, but we've got all things. Choosing not to use all things.
I mean, if he's not careful here, he can still put Ragdoll in the danger zone, but it's going to be hard to, like, keep him alive there.
Ooh, okay, opting go for the stun there on the Shizuka. I think that is the right
and now
decision.
he has to go into Shizuka.
Not getting any crits on water. I feel like that never happens.
He's probably just waiting for the attack bars to line up where he can kill it without having it.
I mean, there's no way Ragdoll's going to be soloing us if he just keeps his focus onto the Shizuka. That just might be the play. No, with this returns rolling out, we do have a third skill available.
Oh, that's sick, though.
Throws down all things. We get the
So
attack
if he
buff back on
dots
Ragdoll.
here, I think Rags...
What?
Oh, wow, that might be it right there.
That might be
Because that's
it.
going to be the attack buff.
We're going to have to ask Mr. Sloth how much accuracy he's got on that Juno. Because not enough should be the answer.
Oh, wow.
Are we gonna use skill? Is there a second skill coming out here?
He's trying to decide where he wants to put it.
No, just
Like,
wants to go for a little bit of attack bar pushback. Oh, that is an ignore defense torrent coming out here. That should be it for not Gapsu.
I mean, the main thing is that he can't get doesn't have a good chance to strip, so like he can only kind of kill it. Although he might get it right here.
Was Gapsu not the kill?
Oh,
no way! Yeah, that's Ian for you.
Remember how I told you he's very good at Ragdoll?
He's very good at Ragdoll. Apparently, that's just what it
I mean,
takes.
it's not over yet technically, but it's kind of over, but it's not yet over.
I mean, you are right. I mean, Verdi will still hold it on.
You know, Vert double crit like one time there. It's not too. Oh, he's just healing up. Yeah, it's
going
not
for the
bad.
heal. That is definitely the play there. Yeah, because now that's much tougher for Vertigo to get through this water unit, especially if you're not going to crit.
And at some point, he's going to be able to resurrect Sekhmet. That's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, no stun though. That's sad.
Yep, first skill, a little bit of attack bar pushback, a little bit of damage. Second skill available. Trying to get through this Shizuka. Brings back Ragdoll, looking to provide some big damage here. Oh, Vertigo's in a really
double
bad
crit.
place. No crits. That's brutal. Allan gets his round 1 victory over Mr. Sloth.
Just cannot let him have a Ragdoll.
No, you can't let him have it. I mean, both players have it, so whoever has first pick going into the next match, whatever we're in pre-ban area or potentially just taking it away, that might be have to be the route.
Yeah, I mean, he could play the game where he like pre-bans it, like, but then like then all that really does is force it so he can't use it if he decides not to go that way, you know? Because like he can potentially take the Gapsu first if Mr. Sloth takes Ragdoll. So
Yep, that is a good point. Let's see what happens at the end of this match.
It's not like he has another playstyle. So.
Good point. Good point. All right, pre-bans are locked in. I can't tell what was pre-ban just yet, but I think that's Gapsu. Gapsu in there with the pre-ban. Oh no, Ian with a Ragdoll pre-ban.
Yeah, Rag and Gapsu.
Yeah, I think it's Rag and Gap. Oh, just turn around. It's Rag and Gapsu. It's beautiful. I like the Sekhmet. I think Sekhmet's a great first pick coming out of Mr. Sloth there.
Kind of taking his Wusa away. Like actually, they traded Swift units this time. It's like a Wusa on Iron side instead of Mr. Sloth and vice versa with Sekhmet.
It's so interesting to put so much priority on the Wusa as a first pick for Ian.
I mean, it's just because it's like such a good sustain unit, like in these bruiser fights. Like it's because of your immunity, it's like extra true damage, like all that kind of stuff. So, ooh, Bison.
Yep, Fire and Bison. We know how problematic this dude can be. A lot of sustain, makes your team extra thick. Big leader skill.
Chandra. That's another unit I don't really respect very much.
No, you have zero. Why don't you have any respect at all for the Chandra?
If your name's not Lest, don't use it.
It's not like that unit does anything at all. We've got a strip with first skill. We get a hug with second skill, allowing him to revenge off of your hugged opponent, your hugged unit getting hit. You got third skill. That slows. Like, what is slow nowadays?
I mean, not on an elemental unit.
So we need a strip slow from Chandra. So buff Chandra, strip slow.
I mean, that's just Lima with a speed lead.
sounds nice. That sounds really nice, actually. Ooh, Camilla's coming into the picture for.
So it's
Mr.
heavy
Sloth.
bruiser again. Well, actually, it's a little bit more CC cleave from both sides this time.
Yeah, Masha Hage.
A little bit higher damage overall.
Camilla in a chilling. Mr. Sloth busting out the pumpkin head. Quite
now that's
interesting.
spicy.
I mean, I haven't seen a chilling in forever.
I mean, usually you see it in like speed cleaves with like light Ifrit, Elsharian.
Yep. And I wouldn't say this looks like one of those speed cleaves
No.
kind of things for Mr. Sloth here.
Triple water's kind of weird. Oh, there it
Definitely
is,
is.
the content.
Yeah, content picks coming in here. About time. Sloth, don't ban that. Sloth, don't ban that. Don't ban.
Ban last is appropriate though.
No, we want to see it. Everyone wants to see the Devraja. No one wants to see that unit ban.
It is the coolest looking unit in the game, by the way. If
It
you've
is very
never
cool.
seen one, it's fantastic.
Oh, for the people, Mr. Sloth, for the people. Bans it out. Chandra's gone too. HP leads for both teams. Now's a great time to get your popcorn because we're going to be here for a minute.
I mean, we got Masha on the field. That's not the worst. The question is, does he reset Bison or does he reset oh, thank you. Well, popcorn's out. Would you like some?
I'm good, man. I won't be able to talk at all. Yep, really wants to focus in on this Fire and Bison. A little bit of poke damage. Masha always proccing, as we saw yesterday in the summit.
Hey, gang, Despair RNG about to go hot. Oop, there we go. Even gets the Camilla.
Oh, it should be a skill 2 coming out here. Buffing up everybody. How do you not? Shields, immunity coming up for Wusa. Can't do anything with this segment.
Problem is the chilling is going to rotate and steal stuff off Masha before she gets to move. Well,
You know what? Chilling's actually looking really good right now. I kind of like the chilling a lot. Masha's still proccing.
Classic Masha.
That's the second time proccing. Yeah. She's been proccing since yesterday, yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, Tootin Sleep landing on top of the segment. That's very fortunate, even though it kind of wants to kill it anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I think the dismount on the Masha's got to happen. Holy cow,
wow.
This unit is still proccing. It's been proccing ever since Saturday.
Question is, does he go on Cigar or does he take the kill?
I think you got to go on the scout. You already got the confirmed kill here.
I rotated.
I'm not going to tell him anything. A little bit of poke damage. Look for that dismount so he can stop getting value on that Masha.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, Masha's a little bit like, doesn't even matter too much now since it's going to be
Are
chilling,
you
know?
kidding? Why is this Masha still proccing?
I mean, it's also Iron. Put those two together and you never know what'll happen.
Oh, good point. You know what? This is starting to justify all the bans he is on Twitch. Finally, that's how you stop a Masha from proccing. Right, Thompson? Looking for some despair stuns. Getting some despair stuns
revenge.
as well.
Revenge chilling.
That was a revenge chilling?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Looking to finish off that cigar.
Yeah,
Deciding to despair stun it anyways. Still proccing.
Still proccing.
Yep. This is crazy. Should be just what, chilling next? You got to go after the chilling next. I feel
Yeah,
like you just
probably.
Don't
I mean,
have any other
the problem is
target.
he doesn't have, with all the buffs, it's kind of...
Sloth doesn't want to be told what to do. A little bit of poke damage coming towards chilling. Looking for some stuns, looking for absolutely anything here.
I mean, Bison's not going to do very much to this.
No, Bison's not going to do much at all.
And then also the chilling sort of invalidates the Wusa third skill. So, well,
Yep.
chilling looking really glassy right now.
He really, really is. You can throw that freeze on top of the Wusa. Just Wusa's got to hold absolutely everything right now. Allan wondering why he's not proccing anymore.
Yeah, revenge is so good.
Oh, there you have it. I appreciate the concede there. We're going into round number 2.
Three. Round 3.
Round 3. Round 3. Thank you. Sorry, I got lost in that long match. Look at that handsome guy.
Look at him.
He's not a Paul Rudd. that he's a Mr. Sloth. And then there's Ian. Nothing wrong with Ian. We love Ian.
A man who, above all, needs to eat a burrito.
I feel like we had a lot of burritos this weekend. Here we go, guys. We get into round number 3 with Allan and Mr. Sloth. First pick going to Allan. I don't know what they I know what they pre-banned. They pre-banned a Tian Lang in the content. Devraja getting the pre-ban again.
They like us less than each other.
I feel like I want a Devraja. I need more DAC units.
Devraja's cool.
Would be very cool.
Like the graphics on Devraja, it's like you'll never need to give it a skin. It looks fantastic.
That is true. That is true. Woosa's coming back for Allan, drafting this unit once again with a Tessarian this time, expecting all the passives to come out here, and we only have a Gapsu right now with a passive. Maybe a little early on the Tessarian.
Maybe, but given the history here, you know, there's more passives coming.
There's always more passives coming. What is today's Summoner's War without passive units? A very boring meta.
Better one.
Mrs. Sloth locking in that Chandra that you're so fond of.
I mean, he's okay, I guess.
Yep, there's a Feng Yan, there's a Riley coming in. We got lots of sustain now. That's a lot of sustain when you have a Riley and when you have a Wusa. I feel like Wusa just always violent procs and keeps healing. And when you've got Allan using it, you know it's going to violent proc and still heal.
Problem here is I think he almost needs to ban Shizuka because he's likely going to give him Tessarian, and then all it's going to do is like, he's forced to give himself Oblivion, and he's running, you know, 4 passives. I mean, it doesn't do much to Riley, but.
Yep. Well, Smicer's coming in. Smicer be smicing. We've seen what this can do to people as well. Shizuka is going to get the ban, and so is Riley. That definitely lowers a lot of healing for Allan, so that just means he's just going to have to keep rocking, which is pretty normal on Wusa. And for Allan.
but now Tessarian gets a lot of value because he's got two passives to work with, and he's not going to have it thrown back either, so.
Yep, not at all. Reset's going on with Wusa. And resists it. This is where you can bottom left.
Not necessarily. I mean, he still has the bomb. Oh, that's a good proc.
Definitely still has the bomb. Bomb does land. We got the stun sitting on top with the silent. 2-turn silence on the Wusa here. We are stripping the immunity, so Gaps is going to suck that one up.
Good despair.
Solid despair. Oh my God, he's already doing it.
Oh my.
He's already doing it, guys. If there's no Masha, there's a Feng Yan. If there's no Masha, there's a Tessarian.
Who needs Oblivion?
Yep. Wild. Big skill 2's coming out, landing the defense breaks, any glancing heal blocks on the field. Get a couple of those.
It's be really tough to deal with Feng Yan though at this point.
Must be really tough to deal with all these violence.
I mean, that's the game.
That is definitely the name of the game here. Chandra looking for absolutely anything right now. Reset violence,
despair segment. That's a classy.
Yeah, we love to see it. Hey, Mr. Sloth getting his fair share of violent procs, sort of.
You should have a counter on screen.
That'd be nice. Let's see what this Chandra's going to be doing. I know we have a defense break sitting on top of that rag. Oh my God! Nice little despair stun on the ragdoll as well, slowing that unit down.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna tunnel the Gapsu. Because I mean, if Gapsu dies, the game's over.
Well, if the ragdoll dies, we're going to slow down this damage. But it looks like Mr. Sloth opting to go for the Wusa. Mr. Sloth is also trying to make up for all those violent procs from the previous matches and put them into this one.
He's doing a good job.
No despair stun right there. Gaps is going to eat up this defense break and Oblivion.
He's going to proc out of that Oblivion.
We'll see. Ooh, go for the skill 2 there. I'm sorry, skill 3 on Feng Yan.
Got nice charged up. Here comes the proc out.
Yep, very useless proc there for Wusa. Wusa's hoping to have any sort of skill up there.
My prediction was wrong.
Any more despair stuns in the tank?
Another set of 4.
Oh, there it is. Big second skill there. Curse the Beautiful landing a lot of defense breaks. We can get rid of a lot of things. I think he's got to go and confirm kill on the Ragdoll. No additional turn to go ahead and take out this Wusa, but Wusa really needed the violent proc, not getting it. I think he finished off that Wusa, and he did it! Oh, the despair segment. It's brutal.
So disappointing.
Is it really?
Well, it depends if you're the one with the segment.
Ooh, wait a second. We're coming back here with the additional turn from this Tessarian. A little bit of poke damage on the defense break with the Chandra. A lot more poke damage coming in. Get nice attack break though to really slow down that Thessarian.
I mean, Feng Yan's unfair bear for a reason.
Yep, that is true. Oh, more additional turns. Mr. Sloth really trying to shut it down here, but we do know Feng Yan is known as that unfair bear.
Fair?
Oh, it's looking pretty fair right now. Beautiful Despair Stun goes right on the Feng Yan. He can't do anything about that. There's that hug. Here comes that third skill. Does he really Despair Stun the Feng Yan again? Doesn't. The defense break sits on top of the Chandra, which is going to get cleansed up. So
Revenge
very fortunate for Mr. Sloth. Oh, second skill. Second skill. Goes for second skill. Drops that Thessarian. We have second skill here available for Feng Yan. Got to do it.
Oh,
and
he needed to proc there.
Uh-oh. I think this is it. I think it's the stun and the additional turn.
The stronger violent.
Mr. Sloth takes down Allan SW. Hey, I voted for Mr. Sloth. Yeah! Yeah!
I voted for neither.
Unfortunately, guys, after that long match, we're out of time for any more of the tour.
Oh, jeez. Well done, well done. Mr. Sloth, what do you have to say about your match? How was your match against Allan?
I procced a lot, man. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You did too, though.
You did too, you did too. You procced back.
Yeah, I procced.
Well done, sir, well done. Let's see who our next matches are going to be.
Hello, hello. All right, guys, real quick, in between, take a little intermission break here. We're gonna do three quick raffles, guys. So take your green tickets out that you got when you came in. Let's have Apsy draw the first
Looks like
ticket.
we're getting
Apsy?
into a raffle here with Wycuz. Oh, do we both get to pull one?
Sure, he gets the first, you get the second.
All right, first and second, first and second. I apologize to whoever got this ticket. I mean, who didn't
Ticket
get it.
number 5, 3, 4, 0, 0, 8, 4.
I don't think this is supposed to
I
be a
mean,
lucky
it's
number,
way
but
too
hopefully
early. There's
someone's
no way
lucky
you
number.
left already, so check your ticket. 5, 3, 4, 0, 0, 8, 4.
I won.
Guys, last call. Check your raffle tickets. Ticket ending in 0, 0, 8, 4. Going once. Going twice. Really?
Crazy.
Here we go.
5, 3, 4.
This has got to be somebody.
0, 0, 1, 3.
It was someone who was early. It was a 13. No? No one?
0, 0,
These
1,
from
3.
yesterday?
Going once.
I don't know. These can't be from yesterday.
0, 0, 1, 3. Going twice.
This is what happens when you drop your ticket on the floor.
0, 0, 1, 3 sold. Oh, you guys are bad at pulling tickets, man. Oh,
No, they're bad at they're bad at winning.
Yeah. Win better. Here you go.
0, 0,
yeah.
8.
They have better
5.
luck. They have
go-
better luck.
Go to their side.
Well, if 8, 4 and 8, 5 were together, I guess they both left, huh? 0, 0, 8, 5.
Oh.
All right, these guys bad.
Oh.
You go over there.
When the Monogamy draw a ticket.
Belaga. What does he got?
Zero, 1, 3, 1.
Oh. No way.
5, 3, 4, 0, 1, 3, 1.
It's just one guy that keeps winning and he's in the bathroom.
I guess he's not here. We'll draw another ticket.
2-1. Oh, Little Hero, nice. Oh wait, no, it's not Little Hero. Oh, Xiaomi.
Oh, what the?
Ah.
Throw it back.
Throw it back.
All right,
We're
guys.
happy for him. We're happy.
Monogama's good. Let's see
Yay.
Jug pull a ticket. If you don't win, it's Jug's fault.
Oh, it's Juggernaut playing. Funny story about Juggernaut.
A ticket ending in 0,
Juggernaut Lux at me
1,
back in 2019 in
0,
New York, and I haven't let him
Never forgot it.
Never forgot it.
0, 1.
I'm gonna be
0,
letting him have
5.
it today. Hey,
You see,
there we go.
if you listen to me and you signed up for the dungeon race, is only there winning.
Win better. It's that's from the ad that we were getting. It's just a game.
It's just a game.
It's just a game.
No, it's not just a game.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
It's not just a game.
I think.
I thought it was no. It's just a game. I'm pretty sure it just says it's just a game.
All right, the last raffle
not
for
a game.
now. This is for a wireless charger.
Why would you say it's
5,
just
3,
a game?
4,
I think the app that
0,
whatever it was, it said, I'm pretty sure it said it's just a game.
0, 0, 8.
Well, why would the, I don't
I don't know. I'd have to like play it back. I don't know if anybody recorded it. Check the VOD.
The winner is Baby Elia.
Yay! We love it when kids win. Woo! Oh, she's so tired. She's like, bright lights. Take me away from the lights.
All right, guys, so we're going back to the tournament with Belaga and Jug. I'm gonna send it back to the casters, the roasters.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Managua. Huge fan of Managua.
I like both of these players.
Juggernaut, remember, 2019, New York. Never live it down.
Aye.
Yeah, this one will be pretty good.
This will be a great match. This will be a great match. I'm never gonna let it go. It's not happening. You ruined my trip, Jug. You ruined it. Here we go, guys. Getting into that first match. Wow, Juggernaut actually has a G2? I didn't know you got up to G2. I thought you quit.
He's been playing? I know Jug plays pretty fast usually. Managua does both, right?
I think so. I think Managua can play both. Yeah, look at that. We appreciate Managua. We appreciate it. Juggernaut, stop being so serious. Yeah, what a tryhard. Banning out Hey Gang. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, were you trying to make Managua look bad with a pre-ban? Disgusting.
Well, a band like Hey Gang, he's probably going to bring us through.
No, there we go. Belaga with the Wusa first pick. We love this first pick. Oh, Jug, no one likes all of it. No one likes that. Look at him. He's going all speed leads already.
Meta free-to-play units all over the place.
It's so unoriginal. It's disgusting.
Oh, never mind.
Tian Lang. You know what? When in doubt, you just drop the Tian Lang. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Going turn 1. Got the Oliver. Looking for resets. I'm going to go more. And just be like, what do I do? I'll just play my LD Nat 5 like always. Thanks, Jug.
I mean, that sounds kind of sour considering what's on the other side.
No, that's normal stuff, though.
No, it's
that's
not.
normal stuff.
It's normal for you.
It is. It is. All right, good point. Good point. That is normal for me. Jug living in the past. What is this more Connell?
Classic.
Is it 2022 again? Is that what that was? More Connell 2022, 2023?
Yeah, 2022, I think.
Okay, yeah, we're on it.
Nikki, one of the best units in the game. Fing Yen, unfair. But it kind of actually looks a little bit like he's signaling a potential Tian Lang ban though, because Fing Yen's going to be giving a lot of ATB.
I think the Monato's a good draft here. I think this is pretty solid. Ah, dang it, I do love a Charlotte last pick. I think a Charlotte's a really good last pick. Maybe not in this draft, so it doesn't surprise me for Juggernaut to misplay a great Charlotte and showcase it in a not so great place.
Kind of feeling a Wusa ban here because he's only got one. Yeah, okay. He only had one strip, so like, well, we don't count Tian Lang.
Never mind. Charlotte was so good it got banned out here.
I mean, Charlotte before her buff or before Laura's buff, Charlotte was one of the highest win rate units in the game.
Super good. All right, guys, let's get into this match here with Belaga versus the other guy.
The Tian Lang's gonna be taking about infinite turn.
Dude, this Monado is definitely going to be a problem. Tian Lang, I mean, not bringing a ton of value there. We get a nice little stun on the Feng Yan, so good for him.
I mean, the main thing is going to be every time he AEs, he's going to be getting all the... Oh, that was a nice one.
Yeah, nice little defense break. He was able to get on top of this gap soon, but of course, this threat state still on top of the Monado. So we can't do anything. We're really being forced to use that first skill on the Monado. We get dropped that threat state, so now Oliver free to do whatever he wants. Way to not be fun, Jug.
Yeah, Monado's going to potentially be a problem. I don't know. If he gets him stunned one time, it's kind of over, but...
Yeah, probably. He does get the defense break on Monado, which is very fortunate. Threat state comes right back up, though. It's kind of what Belaga needs to see. He needs to keep seeing that threat state popping up there. Despair Oliver.
I mean, that's the kill on Monado if he can keep alive until that point.
Yep. I think the Despair Oliver is really interesting. Good for him. Good for Jug for bringing something like that.
Actually, I've been seeing a lot of Despair Oliver. It's kind of like Despair Vanessa. Like everyone, like at one point, just decided violence not that fun anymore, and everyone just went to Despair Oliver.
And everybody just goes to Despair now. Yeah, it's a solid point here. Oliver looking for a little bit of attack or pushback on the Gapsu. Definitely Gapsu is going to be looking like he's going to be on his way out soon. No second skill available with more. A little bit of poke damage coming towards Ragdoll. Nice attack break sitting on top of him. Big second skill. Gapsu does hold on. Belaga really needs to keep his team alive right now. No additional turn from Ragdoll to drop this Tian Lang.
Ooh,
that's very fortunate for Jug. Very fortunate indeed. Starting to get flashbacks of 2019 already.
Might have actually been able to just kill Monado right there. His armor broken, not that much health.
I mean, no, killing the Feng Yan was pretty important. You have an opportunity to do that. I think you take that. But everything's going to be dropping there. And Juggernaut, you know, getting his first victory. Sure, yeah, congrats, Jug. Yeah. Go Jug. Get him, Belaga! Get him, Belaga!
That was a really good play from Jug, aside from the fact he had to have a Tian Lang to do it.
Besides the fact that I don't want to see him win. All right, getting into a fresh draft, fresh new bands. Let's see what's going to happen here. And I was kind of hoping we'd see something back here. We don't see anything here. Why, cuz? What are your thoughts on this matchup here?
Imagine all those procs and being happy about it.
How do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep at night?
All right, let's get into it. We do have a pre-ban. Ragdoll is going to be pre-banned by Jug, of course, and we don't want to see that Despair Oliver from Belaga.
Actually,
I agree.
Actually, there's kind of a potentially a really cool play from Managua, because now next time he's not going to be able to ban Ragdoll, and he's probably just going to ban Tian Lang for the third match if he goes into it. I don't know if he intended to do that, but if he did, it's a huge brain.
Yep. I think the Juno is a little early to be bringing something like that to the table here. Belaga with the Jehoshaphat.
I don't think that's how you pronounce that.
That's how I pronounce it. I get half the units right anyways.
Fire Monkey, not bad. I mean, he's never really bad.
No, I feel like there's never a bad time to take a Fire Monkey King, so I totally agree with it. Slap that down there. The same way that Juggernaut can even just go with a Masha and just proc. Oh, that's right, he has a Volantis. Volantis Jungpong.
I don't even.
I mean, that definitely makes sense with the early Juno pick.
Yeah, I mean, that's
if I had remembered he had a Volantis, then early Juno now justified.
I think that's an easy Veramos ban.
Oh, definitely. Veramos is going to be gone here.
I mean, if he thinks he's going to ban Volantis, then maybe not.
Josephine's pretty good right now, to be honest. That's a great ban on the Trunk Pong. Josephine is... There's a lot of value to be had here with Josephine. Get him! Get him, Belaga! You got him! Yeah, blind him! Yeah! All right, here we go. Second skill's coming out here, looking for some strip. Attack bar pushback with the more. Getting full team strip, but we may have to deal with a Wusa soon.
He might actually try to. I was gonna say he might try to force the. He might try to force the shield with the Juno, just like AE strip. But I guess he's just gonna save it for whenever Wusa actually moves.
Nice provoke sitting on top of that Juno. Damage can only go towards this Connell. And I think Belaga's just going to get rid of that Connell first, so provoke's going to help with dealing more damage to the Connell, so I like that he put that branding there. And that defense break there. We're setting up for success with this Josephine.
Yeah, so he's just going to keep saving that S2 from Juno when Rusa finally moves.
Opting to go with an absolute nothing there with skill 1 onto the Wusa. We can throw down shields and immunity, which isn't a bad decision. Skill 1 it is. Oh, big proc there. I love that proc. I thought that was a great proc. Well done, Belaga.
Totally unexpected as well.
Any despair stuns rolling in there? No despair stuns. He has second skill available. Does finally go with second skill. Lots of dots on the field. Of course, he's going to get return stunned by this Josephine. Oh my god, I love it. This fire monkey. I mean, that's so fortunate for Belaga.
Yeah, more additional turns is really rough. They need to nerf all those units. Juno, Josephine. Fire monkey's okay. Gapsu's getting nerfed in a week by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be seeing patch notes soon.
Yeah, probably like Friday?
Friday? Yeah.
Friday, Saturday-ish.
Skills available.
I think this is kind of done.
This is very done. There we go. It's about time he knows when to throw it. Bottom left, Jug.
Monagua #1!
He's going to have to yell this next game, though.
Yeah. Let's see if we...
Well, actually, no. He didn't pre-ban it, so he might actually lose it this game.
No, Team Lane's banned. Team Lane's... I thought we had it up here. Team Lane should be getting banned out here. Was it Ragdoll banned this match as well?
So maybe a Gapsu this time?
Let's see. These two taking it so serious, man. Eyes on the prize for these two.
I mean, you lose a proc every time you smile, so.
Duh, good point.
Only the bitterest people get all the procs.
You're right. Oh, that is so true. All right, here we go. Pre-ban's coming out. Yeah, I gotta turn around. Hey gang from Juggernaut. Tien Lang's getting pre-banned out by Belaga.
Yeah,
Makes sense to me. Wusa first pick again. Wow.
No TL. He's probably gonna hold the Volantis pick till later.
Let's see what Juggernaut's gonna be bringing in here. Connell's coming back out.
I don't know, but just in general, picking a fire unit into an immunity water unit is a little rough. But
yeah,
steals the Gapsu.
This is interesting. Yeah, stealing the Gapsu, which is not bad. I actually think Gapsu is one of those units that skill 2 strip, it's up often enough that it might be the only strip that you can use and bring utility here. But we did first pick a Connell though, which is interesting. And that to be one of the units that you're bringing with it.
Just in general, like the Wusa and the Carnal pick is kind of odd. So he's bringing
Nikki Juno.
I think Juno might be preemptively a little bit too early. Because it's like, all it really does is get debuffs from Carnal, and that's not that crazy.
I think the Juno's a preemptive draft. I think, worried about the Volantis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it might just take Volantis Juno all at once.
Oliver and more getting drafted here. I did like the Josephine. I think the Josephine was a very good unit, but if we're slamming down a Josephine, it's a little bit of show.
Josephine into an Oliver is also a little bit wild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're showcasing your band a little too early. AKA, don't do that, Belaga.
Ooh, more fire. Okay, so he needs a full water. This could be a Volantis Juno band. Because he puts glancing, so it kind of stops a lot of that. Oh,
I think the Mash is a very good pick. Mash is showcasing threat on 3 of the units Belaga has, and it's showcasing it really deserves that ban.
But now he's Oliver into triple fire, which is a little sketchy.
Yep, definitely. All right, we've got match point right here for Belaga and Juggernaut. Let's see what happens. Go Belaga! Yeah! Here we go. Big strips, more, setting up for success, sure.
Gets the bird. That's like super important. Also gets the Nikki, and then yeah, I mean like this actually looks really good.
It does. It looks really good for him.
That was a surprising amount of damage. Oh, that's that. Okay, well, just I mean, okay, he got the cooldown. Like I was gonna say that just basically means it's gonna proc. In fact, it's still gonna proc. It just has to. But
let's see what happens.
Awesome.
Brick branding right there. Looking for more damage. Really wants to take out this Nikki. Wants to stop the sustain from Belaga. Oh my god. Come on, Jug. Have some class.
Impossible.
No despair stuns for Belaga. Let's see Jug proc here with the gap suit. Doesn't proc here. Any despair stuns? Nope, no despair stuns coming out there.
He still has a chance. Oh no, he doesn't.
I can't believe
Well, well, he could if he had stunned the Carnal.
That is true, but we need Fire Monk King to just absolutely pop off here for Belaga to stay in this match. No attack bar reduction.
Does he go for the stun on the bird? No, just damage.
Damage indeed. Nice little stun. Finally an additional turn here for Belaga. Belaga trying to find a lot of life in his grab. Attack rate. No, AoE. No despair. Is he gonna?
He might try to. Yeah, I was gonna say he might try to push the Juno. Gets the attack bar. That's really good.
Yes, he does.
Resisted, so Monkey's gonna have skill 2 again, and he should get the Yuki. No, he won't.
Does the attack break the monkey? I think it's attack break the monkey. He doesn't get the attack break on the monkey though.
Yeah, this is rough. Like he's gonna get to. No, he's not gonna kill.
No stun. No proc for Belaga. Nice despair stun.
That was a key.
He's trying to hold on.
Proc into skill 2, heals enough that he doesn't die.
Needs to. I think you got to confirm kill where you got to confirm kill. Does get the additional turn.
I mean, he confirms with the Juno. He doesn't have to do it here.
Good point. Good point.
Actually, he might have been worried about Nemesis on Gapsu, why he might have taken that kill. Honestly, though, like Moore can probably solo these 3.
Ooh, more damage coming towards Gapsu.
Proc, S2 heal.
Belaga trying to do anything.
Time.
He needs a stun.
Monkey,
no stun.
It's monkey.
The additional turn,
it's
though.
monkey time.
It really is monkey time. We got to go all into the Gapsu.
I mean,
we have to go all into the Gapsu.
Moore's
get him, Belaga, get him, Belaga!
Moore's gonna kill both of the 2 on the right, so it's. I mean, Moore's gonna get the move.
Man.
Yeah. GG.
Yep. Big GG's right there.
And Gapsu's still not dead. But next week he will be.
And your round 3 victory goes to that guy.
And yay for Jug.
Well done, Jug. Well done. Yeah.
Good job. Here.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, please sit with me, Jug. Come, sit.
How you doing? How you doing, Stoic?
I'm actually doing terrible right now.
You're doing terrible right now?
I have so much money on Belaga winning that match.
Yeah, you had so much money on Managua? Why'd you have money on Managua? Why'd you have money on me?
I knew better.
Really?
I knew better.
Why?
The only person happy in the whole building is this guy.
Yeah. I like when Stoic, Stoic has been holding on to this New York beef for a little too long.
Yeah, dude, the New York beef is gonna live on forever.
No, you gotta let it go.
I can't let it go.
I'm here to console you.
Do you realize everything you took away from me?
No, I didn't say. No, you've done fine for yourself, from what I've heard.
All right, good point. I appreciate that. I see what you're trying to do. I see. You're making me look like the bad guy, Jug.
No, you're not. You're just a man. I understand. I hurt you in New York. I understand, and I do apologize.
Oh, okay.
But
I accept that.
The gods have chosen me that day, and that's how.
All right, I get it. I'll do my best to move past that. I'll do my best to forgive. That's a tough thing for me.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that we can have this moment and just talk it out
and share it live on.
Share it live on Twitch. Everybody listens to you. Everybody listens to you.
We're burying the beef. How's that?
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate it.
Beef buried.
Yeah, you say that the next meetup. I get some trays.
It happens. I'll do my best. We'll see. Sometimes I just work on the fly and it just happens.
Are you enjoying yourself today?
I am. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I just won my match against Managua. Moving on to tournament. I feel good.
That's good. That's good. You did well. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All things aside, you did do well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See,
give credit where credit is due.
and they say some of those word players are all toxic.
That's right. We're not all toxic.
We can talk it out and have nice conversations.
It can happen.
It can happen. It's possible.
It can happen.
It's possible.
Sometimes the additional turns really do get to you.
No, they really do. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's like, how you feel about this next match?
This next match, quite interesting. I love it when we get people coming from all over the world. We've got Subzero, and we've got Shan B. We've got two people that got to fly in here and enjoy it and be here for our America's Festival. So super fun. We're loving this. We're going to have a good match here. Who do you got money on? Who do you think, Subzero? You think Shan B?
Shan B has been a long-time Summoners War player. He has a good amount of LD5s. He has a lot of stuff in his box, and he farms and creates content. But I think people sleep on Shan B and how good he is. He's actually a very smart player. We got Subzero, who's actually a really good player too.
Well, you know what? Let's actually see if we're sleeping on Shan B. All right, everybody, let's hear it. Do we think Shan B is gonna win this one? All right, let's give it up. What do we think for Subzero? Is he gonna win this one? Okay, yeah, let's find out.
No, I'm confident in Shan. I think Shan is a very, very great and capable player. And we're also Will Young brothers, so I am forced to support him.
Gotcha. Gianna, that is in a really rough place right now.
Very rough place.
Maybe we won't see any Gianna. I would love to see the Gianna, but maybe if there's a pre-ban on a Hey Gang that we can get a little bit of a Gianna.
Sean, can you pick some Gianna? Actually, Sean, can you pick some Will Young? Can you pick a Will Young? Come on, man. For the content.
We're really thinking about these pre-bans here. These guys taking it super serious.
Hey, this meta has a lot of very strong monsters in the field right now. And, they just got to take their time and really think about it.
Ooh, there's that pre-ban right here. Shan B pre-banning out the Narsha. He doesn't want to see it. Subzero banning out Gapsu? Gapsu?
Hey,
okay.
Gapsu. Hey.
All right.
Gapsu is a monster. Oh, no. Sean.
He's watching way too much
Sean,
Pink Floyd.
We're going to send you back if you're going to be like this, man. You're going to be done after this match if you first pick Terry. Don't do it. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate you.
There we go. Hey, this makes sense. This makes sense to see the Hey Gang. Hey Gang first pick. Now we get to see the Gianna content come in.
Yeah, maybe we'll see the Gianna content. Maybe, because, the biggest counter threat to Gianna is Hey Gang. Is that a Shazam?
That's a Shazam and Craig.
That's a Shazam and a... Oh, okay. Maybe we're just...
Apps got to play a little bit of Craig today. I thought it was cool to see.
Craig is... I like Craig.
I think Craig's a great unit. I think Craig's a great person, too. Did you ever meet Craig?
Yeah, I met Craig. Maybe Craig's at home watching right now on Twitch.
He could be. Shout out to Craig.
Shout out to Craig. Maybe, we'll see him again in a future meetup.
Wait, this is a roast. Shout out to Craig's mom. Forgot about the roast part. I feel like we've gone off of that a little bit.
Oh, we got
Craig caught a stray. Yeah.
Craig is just somewhere like, what did I do?
What did I do?
So we got Sean with the Layla Tamo comp, and he's a dirty Layla Tamo player, but Layla Tamo is really, really good right now in the meta, and we got Subzero with the full counter pick of Juno and Verimus.
Now, I am a big fan of Vanessa. I think Vanessa's a great first pick. I love setting this up, setting up a nice defense break, but I feel like we're not setting up a defense break to do anything yet with Subzero's draft, so interesting. We're just going to utilize it as a 33 speed lead, potentially. I love that Shan B showcasing so much more aggression. There's a lot more threat here on this side of the field.
And Smicer could be a very, very good pick right now, because nobody is nicer than Smicer, from what I've heard.
Smicer be smicing, man.
Smicer be smicing. Because Smicer's a really good monster, can silence up and slow down the aggression that Shan B's trying to put out. So maybe Smicer could be an X factor in this matchup right now.
Yep, let's see what this last pick's going to be coming from Subzero. This could be a lot of things, though. Tetra,
so
man.
Full counter.
Yeah, I know, full counter coming into Subzero. Do we have to... Nope. Man, what do we have to ban out? Because I feel like Juno Veramos, it's good. Tetra in there, super toxic. I guess
I think Sean had no choice but to ban the Tetra. Tetra's a super hard counter to Layla Tomo. And then, Tessarion has to be banned because if you're Subzero, you need your passives. If you don't have your passives, then this is going to be a rough night.
Yep, well, let's get into it. We have our very first match here. Subzero versus Shan B.
Vanessa gets the first turn, going for the defense break. But it kind of doesn't matter because whoever gets the defense break is going to get a turn.
Yeah, the turn's going to be taken anyway, so he does get the strip here, but Tomo is going to be taking that turn.
Just a Smicer, could be 100 res. Yeah, 100 res Smicer.
How many people doing 100 res Smicer? I'm not too sure how popular this is.
You never know. I'm just saying.
But you're all right. You do. You never know. I think we're going all into this Tomo. That skill 1, apply that dot, get a little bit more heat on that unit. Not too sure how much bomb damage we're going to see. I know I feel like Smicer's bomb damage hasn't been super great.
Because I feel like Smicer is more reliant on just the sustain and just the bombs for the control. So the bombs are more to, for turn denial than for damage. And also as the game ramps up, you get more attacks. So the bombs do start hitting pretty hard.
Yep. So, holy! Shan B are really trying to go after this Smicer. Smicer currently defense broken. We could be dropping this unit because we know there's a lot of sustain out there. Yeah. Smicer is going to come back.
Got Juno with the turn, try to lock down the unit, goes for the S1, goes for the stun, does not get the stun. Got Hagen going next. And the turn denial.
Bomb damage not able to finish it off just yet. Smicer's getting full attention from Shan B.
Yeah, he wants that Smicer out. The silence is super potent. He does not want to deal with the silence. The silence, he needs his turns, he needs his skills so that way he's able to do stuff and keep under pressure.
Yep. Smicer staying alive, gonna be taking a turn here. Any additional turns coming out of it? Look at all that sustain for Subzero's team.
Yeah.
Everyone's healing up. This is that power of that Veramos Juno team.
Yeah, and it's a lot of sustain. Smicer with a very potent S1. Get that S1 healing artifact, you can heal a lot. It's just overall really good.
Oh, defense breaks already off that Smicer as well.
Yeah.
Very fortunate for Subzero.
Guys gotta remember, Veramos is a free monster. You now have built your Veramos, you might want to consider it. Veramos is really good in the meta right now.
Oop, we're starting to swap our focus, and it looks like focus is moving over to Veramos this time.
Because Veramos is doing so much of just removing the harmful effects of the team, the healing, the attack bar. It's being able to just push the team forward so they're able to do what they do best and just stay in the matchup.
A little bit more poke damage, no additional turns coming out of this Masha. This is like the first Masha we've ever seen not getting additional turns since like Friday.
This is an honest Masha.
Yes.
We love honest units in Summoners for Skyrim.
It's not often we get to see honest units.
Very not often. It is so not often.
Holy damage! Do we get to see? I think we got to see how well this Runo was how well this Juno was ruined this weekend, because that was a lot of damage coming out of Juno.
That was a lot of damage. That was Juno. You really want to focus on those additional damage artifacts.
There's that additional turn coming from Masha.
He has had so much trouble taking out this Smicer, and there you go.
Shan B throwing round 1.
Sean getting hit with the strays. Right. I feel like Sean had a good game plan. It just didn't. The sustain was a little too much. That Smicer was so close to death. Like, I want to say a good 3 or 4 times, but with the healing of Veramos, Juno, and Smicer himself, he just could not take out that Smicer and it just stayed around.
Yep, it was a problem. I was so ready. Smicer, hardly know her. Where's Evan? Shout out to Evan. Smicer, I hardly know her.
Shout out to Evan.
Come on, Evan. Give me a smile at least.
Hey, guys, can we get a round of applause for Evan? Can we get a round of applause for Evan? Can we get a round of applause for Evan?
Yes.
Even though he's focused and helping out another summoner right now.
Here we go. So now, hey, now I can say Smicer missed Smicer. I hardly knew her. She's banned out here. And then we've got the Vanessa getting pre-banned as well.
Both really good monsters in the meta. First, pick Gapsu. This monster has been running rampant on RTA.
I wonder what the first pick rate is with Gapsu, because I feel like Gapsu is just
it's up there. Yeah, everybody wants a Gapsu.
Has it passed Hagang? Oh, you know what? Hagang, Vanessa, those are probably like
probably
on the high end right now.
They're probably on the high end right now. I would definitely put Hagang above both of them, because Hagang is just getting into almost everything in the meta right now. If you pick, if you're like me, who owns Atlantis, you pick Hagang. You got a lot of people that pick like CC picks. They just pick Hagang, and he's just really good right now.
Oh, Tomo Layla. Shan B being super creative.
He is not straying from the path of enlightenment. He's still sticking to the Layla Tomo.
Same, and I think the problem with drafting something like this, you know all the counters. You're gonna have to deal with the Juno. You're gonna have to deal with the Veramos. You're gonna have to deal with the Tetras.
Because if you play RTA like as much as Sean does, he probably sees those monsters all the time, and he's probably like, you know what, I just got unlucky. Let me run it back. And let me see if I can actually get a dub.
And then what do we say? It's just like that's like the reality of drafting something like that. And this is where Shan B has to really big swap and throw something down there. Is Jar the unit? Is Jar the unit to really turn things around for him?
Sean's a big brain player. Maybe he has some secret tech, And maybe we're about to see it right now.
That secret tech.
Maybe he's like lulling us into sleep, thinking, you know, he may be in trouble. Then he pulls out the big guns, which would be...
I'm going to get this one wrong, Jug.
Yeah.
Water vampire. Is it Lucille? No, I didn't get it. I did not get that right.
I'm just gonna call him water.
Water vampire.
I'm just gonna water
I got
vampire.
nothing on the water vampire's name. I think it's something like that. It gets like an L.
Lethal. There you go. No, you're right. You're right.
I was close.
You're right.
I
It's
was
lethal.
almost there.
I'm not
It's
it's
like
not
Lucille.
Lucille. I know it's not Lucille, but I'm like, I think you're on. Oh, and then Gianna comes
we
out.
finally get to see it.
We love Gianna here.
You know, the problem with dropping in a Gianna is we already know what the band's got to be. Is he getting some help? What was that?
Pat.
Come on, Sean.
Pat, secret agent, helping Sean. His secret agent.
Let's see if that help is going to help Shan B win his first match here tonight.
Oh, I have confidence in Sean. He will. Maybe he'll win his first match. Maybe he has some pretty cool tech that we get to see right now.
Well, we're banning out a Hey Gang. I can't tell what the band's war because we can't see up there anymore.
We can't see. There we go.
There we go. We're back. And it is a Hey Gang band. You know, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta have to ban a Hey Gang. You pick Gianna, Hey Gang gotta go.
Yep. Well, we got the Gianna through on the jet ski as well. The Jar is here, ready to provide a ton of damage.
There you go.
Bombs coming out on top of the gaps. Who's probably going to cleanse it.
Is he stunned the Volantis? He
Does
does.
stun the Volantis. Very nice. Looking for a bunch of attack bar pushback here.
I hear some
Wind. I keep wanting to say it's a call girl. Devil Maiden.
Devil Maiden, yeah. Is it?
Gets him the big third skill from Tomo. You definitely want to spread that bomb. Oh, never spread the. Did we not do that right?
No, I don't think we did that right.
I don't think we did that right.
We'll see.
Wasn't the gaps stunned with a bomb?
Yeah.
And we didn't want to spread that. So, just getting it clear, we didn't want to spread. Sean, we didn't want to spread the bomb in the.
What's happening now, Sean? I gotta remember that Sean is.
Pause game. We're having a pause game.
We're having a pause game.
You're gonna rewind that, and we're gonna use the right Layla third skill, the right unit.
We don't know what happened, guys.
So, this is the power of Shan B. We're calling an audible, and we're gonna go back and fix it.
You guys don't understand. Shan B has so much power.
After that Jara skill 2, Sean realized he forgot runes. Gotta pause the game to put some runes on.
See, when you're powerful as Shan B, you get to have these affordability to just stop the game completely and be like, you know what? Nah.
All right. We're gonna do it over with a pause gate here. Okay. Sean, we're gonna make better decisions and better moves.
What happened, Sean? What happened? Restart? Oh, okay.
Hey, look at that. And we're back.
Alrighty, so again, we did not spread the bomb. Don't know why, you know. Shan B about the content.
Yep, all about it. Here we go. A nice little stun there going out on the Veramos. Big second skill. We've got to do some damage and see if this thing's ruined up at all.
Oh, got a stun.
We went for stuns instead.
Yeah, maybe it's a tank CC Jara. But I think you got a Sean. What are the runes on this Jara?
Is the Jara rune?
Is the Jara? Do we have to worry about you? He's so focused.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You were so focused. He's down a unit.
He's down
already.
a unit. I'm just maybe.
Come on,
Sean,
do something.
Sean.
We need a big damage. Here we go. Big second skill. No, go with another stun. I think he wants to land some defense breaks before he uses that second skill. I think he's just really trying to hold on to it.
Is he going for a content moment? That's a real question.
Hold the skills. Just first skills.
Is this going to be a YouTube video?
There we go. We get to spread the third. That was a great third skill from Tomo. That was a great decision there.
Third skill. The problem is there is so much healing and so much harmful effect removal that he can't get through.
No, you are right. Second skill is going to be coming out here with a trying to reduce attack bar. Dude, trying to do absolutely anything.
Sean needs a miracle right now to get through this match because the resistance, I don't know.
Well, here we go. We've been waiting for this moment. We've got a lot of negative effects out there. Jar has been holding on to her skills this entire match, and hopefully we're going to get that opportunity. Here it is.
Here we go.
This is it.
No.
Sean.
I don't know.
Sean.
We're gonna have a talk with Sean. For the people at home, we apologize. We apologize for whatever Sean is trying to do today. I feel like he was trying to make a YouTube video, so when he got home, he'll take this moment and make a whole content out of it, but it did not go the way he planned.
Shan B throws round 2. Sean, get over here. Get over here.
you can take the. You gotta explain this, Sean.
We're putting you on the headset. Let's go. Take a seat.
That was my violent props, bro.
You're right. You're right. Where were the
Where was your runes, bro?
Sean, what's going on? How are we doing?
I'm sad.
You're sad. Please let us know what happened.
So I was waiting for the procs from the bird, but the bird never proc anyway.
Okay, on the bird.
Yeah.
The bird. We had runes, right?
Yeah, we tried to have runes. I think I put 1 intangible runes on there and it didn't work.
Oh, I get what you're saying. That's a Comptos thing. They have to work on their intangibles. Maybe it didn't work in that moment. So all right. Comptos issues aside, way to go. Fix your game. We saw the Toma. We had a great opportunity to throw that third skill out there and spread the bomb. We chose not to spread the bomb. Was it a misclick?
What did I do? Oh, there was no stun on the bomb unit. We have to stun the variables.
I think.
Congratulations,
that's right. Okay,
Subzero.
so you went for the stun.
Yeah, I need to spread the stun on the variables.
All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll let
I
you
keep
have that.
skill 1 with the bird because if it procs a violent, you can one-shot a unit.
Good point. Okay.
Okay, ticket number
challenge any
5,
of the decisions you
3,
made there.
4.
Well done, Sean. Well done.
0, 0.
Congratulations. We're here.
1.
You're gonna cast these next matches with us. We've got Mr. Sloth and we've got Apps coming in here, but we're gonna do a quick giveaway.
Oh.
What are we giving away? What is that in his hands?
0, 0, 1, 5.
Is that the charger?
0,
It is the
0,
charger.
1, 5. Going once. 0, 0, 1, 5 going twice.
Yay!
0, 0, 1, 5.
Do we have a winner here? Yeah. So hey, there we go. We got a winner.
Let's go!
Congratulations! So many people winning so many things here.
That is such a nice item.
Oh, here you go, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Oh my
thirsty.
god.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I think we've got 2 more winners for this one.
Is there going to be 2 more? Oh yeah, we're going to.
I think there are 2 more winners.
Giveaways. Nice. What are we giving out next? Oh, right back here. We've got a couple things that are laid out back here. It's a light.
Signed up for the RTA showcase.
Is that what this is?
Moving up to the front here for their pairings. Your names, the attendee RTA, your names are on the papers. So if you can step up, you signed up for the RTA tournament, come find your name, guys. And this is ticket number 534.
534.
0, 0.
5340.
9. 7.
Anyone? There's more. Oh, there we go.
Woo!
Hey. What did he win? What is that? I don't know what that
I think
is.
that's the night lamp.
That's a nightlight?
Or a charger.
With the code.
Either one.
Hey, perfect. Congratulations. Look at this big Devilmon. I want to win that, Sean. That's what I want to win.
Oh yeah, I don't have that actually.
I don't have one of those either. I'm pretty sure one of those were promised to me, and hopefully I'll be able to get one later. Excellent.
Ticket number 534 01 04.
This is a big prize, whoever wins this one.
0104. Remember, if you don't smile, you don't get the prize. So if you got your ticket, you better come up here happy.
You gotta show them what they're winning. They'll put a smile on.
04.
No smile, no. Devilmon.
Oh, here we
You don't
go.
look all that happy, man. All right, you smile.
Hey!
Yay!
That's awesome. Very cool, very cool.
All right, guys. If you signed up for the RTA, step up and find your name on the tables, guys. If you signed up for the okay, nobody knows.
I believe this is one of our first semifinal matches
We'll
as
do it
well.
this way.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting into.
G1
I think they
Mew,
play one another like on the daily basis.
Setsubo,
They're both ranked around the same rank.
Pretty much.
I'm sure they're very familiar with each other.
Funny letter
They're
H,
also almost as tall as
and
each other as
Nonstop
well.
Reaper.
Oh my. They have
Talking
almost as many
Simon
LDs as one
Hiroshi.
another as well.
Does Mr. Sloth have that many LDs?
Champ and
I think he has a
Heather
lot.
Link.
Yeah, I know. Apps has a
sudden people
lot.
know their names. Anybody
All right. We're going to get into the bracket, guys, shortly and see how things are going to be working out. We've got semifinals coming up. And semifinals are right here. And it's our first match. We got these two men on the stage right now, Apps and Mr. Sloth. And we've got a Juggernaut and Subzero later on. So the tournament's been really fun so far. It's been really great. We had an awesome first match with Apps and Kachu. Apps really did play the bully. He won all of his matches. Very, very clean victory for Apps going up against Kachu. And then we had some very interesting matchup when it came to Allan and Mr. Sloth. I don't know if you got to catch that one, Sean.
Yeah, I think it was two ragdoll players playing against
It was two ragdoll players playing each other. And, oh, we good? I think we're good. We're good. Holy. And let's get into this already. We have Apps and Mr. Sloth going head-to-head right now.
All right,
Yeah.
here we have the turn 1 player against a turn 2 player.
Yep, that is right. Who do we think is going to win this one? Can we give it up for Apps?
Woo!
Wow. All right. Can we get it up for Mr. Sloth?
Woo!
Yeah, hey, Craig.
Let's go!
Wait, thanks for shouting out my mom. Yeah, you're welcome, Craig. All right. Like you said, we got a turn 1 player versus a turn 2 player. I do believe Mr. Sloth can be a turn 1 player if he wants to be. I think he's got some good stuff ruined up, and he's ready for this. So we'll see what happens going up against Apps, what he chooses to bring. I know Apps decided to take some really interesting things going into today's tournament, so I'm curious if he is going to be playing that again, because we saw the Dark Geralt. Thoughts on Dark Geralt?
That was a very interesting choice. I think you want to make a statement to come to us like, hey, this unit exists, you know? Do something about it.
You know what? I bet that's what he's doing. He's trying to be like, look, I'm going to use Dark Geralt to the best of my ability. And the best of Geralt's ability is not good. It's actually not good abilities.
Yeah.
Period.
Also, it shows that Maximilian is just that strong. He carried Doctor on his back and he still won the match.
He really, really did. That was hilarious. But I'm so glad we got to see a little bit of Dark Geralt. We may even see Dark Geralt come back into this match to really showcase how bad we need to get this unit buffed. So we'll see.
All right, let's take a look at the pre-ban here from Mr. Sloth and Abzi.
Look at them. They're so serious. Pre-bans getting locked in.
Ooh.
Whoa, no way. Mr. Sloth does not want to play against the Hiatet. Hertet? Hiatet? What is it?
I call it the dark thing.
The dark thing. Yeah, dark,
Not to offend
Lightning
anyone,
Emperor.
it's the dark thing.
And Ragdoll, of course, to see no surprise. Ragdoll's getting pre-banned out here. Apps, first pick, Hey Gang, Tricks coming out. And Mr. Sloth, hey, we already said Mr. Sloth, he has the ability to play a little bit of turn 1, and Sekhmet might be one of those responses.
He's mixing turn 1 and turn 2 right there, trying to control one of these strippers and protect his team with Veramos and Shizuka as well.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Veramos and Shizuka definitely showcase a pivot back into a slower playstyle.
That is definitely a lot of damage coming from Abzi here. We have defense break, attack buff, over the place.
Are we going to stay true and go with the Dark Geralt wrapping up our draft, though?
I think that's going to be rough.
I agree. That would be extremely rough to see that. Mr. Sloth going with a Vertiheel and a Juno and a Ganymede last pick. Interesting Ganymede pick.
I think he needs a very good pushback right there because he's lacking in the pushback department. And if you don't push back the Veramos, that's going to be a problem.
Yep, the Veramos is definitely going to be a problem here. Banning out the Vertiheel is very necessary. I think that's a solid ban coming out of Apps here. But let's see what happens. We have our very first match with Mr. Sloth and Apps.
We have a Despair Stripper against a Swift Segment. So let's see whether the Segment can actually prove herself.
And that is the right target going right after this. Oh my. You know, it's times like that that makes you want to bottom left immediately. Poor
Oh,
Mr.
but
Sloth.
1 for 1. He also missed the strip on the Shizuka. Never mind, just kidding.
He did, but that's a lot of attack bar getting reduced by that Ganny, and so much damage. Maximilian's so oppressive.
Look at that attack bar gain and more damage coming out from Maximilian. Another violent drop from Maximilian. That is so much damage, but he couldn't take down the Veramos.
Yeah,
Or the Juno.
Nice little revenge there. No Despair Stones going out on top of the Hey Gang either.
And here's the problem. The
Needs full
Veramos
team
will start
stun.
moving.
Thank you.
One turn. And he's getting so much attack bar to get another turn almost instantly once again. 2 turn.
Really nice here. He needs to go AoE stuns and
The glancing debuff, he's thinking about it though.
I think he has to. I think you just got to do it.
Oh my god!
Man.
And he get another turn once again. Vermos.
Yeah, good for Veros.
Absolutely, this just breaking down Abzi team right there.
Uh-oh. He has to go with the big curse, the beautiful, and then I think he's got his skills available coming out from Vermos. Oh, Vermos does not have second skill just yet. Here we go. More damage coming from Maximilian. Maximilian landing a nice defense break on top of this Shizuka.
But the glancing really helped blocking the defense break from Maximilian.
Oh,
on
look
the
at this
Vermos.
additional damage. Oh, I thought the additional damage was going to be way better. I thought we were running more additional damage on Trix.
I think the problem with Trix is that he's an HP type unit, so the actual damage can be quite limiting as well.
Yep. Ooh, additional turn coming out of Shizuka. Looking for a little bit of attack bar. Pushback on top of Maximilian. Not Ganymede. Okay.
Here comes the very crucial Violent Propaganda to finish off the Vermos, and that's pretty much GG.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. I don't see Mr. Sloth coming back from this one.
The pressure from Maxi and Gani is just way too much.
Really is, really is. Second skill comes out, AoE stun, and really to push back apps. We needed to stun everything to get any value whatsoever. I don't see Mr. Sloth coming back from this one at all.
Yeah, it's really hard because another thing about Gani is he pretty much counters Shizuka entirely in this game. If you run unit like a Changpeng, it will only reset Shizuka for one turn.
Yep.
But now it's a full reset, which is crazy.
It really was. Big victory right there for apps. And we're going to see what happens going to the next match. I'm going to step away. I'm going to bring Evan in here. I need to take a drink.
All right, going for round 2 between Abzi and Mr. Sloth.
What's going on, Sean? How are you, dude?
Oh, what?
Good to see you.
I turned
good,
away
man.
and now we have a new person here. Hello.
Good to see you, man. Stoic needs a much-needed rest, man. And now we get to look at round number 2 right now.
I think they're probably going to go with the same strategy, but now this time Abzi will have to deal with a ragdoll.
Yeah, it's out of the pre-ban, but Gapsu is right where he belongs, out of the game.
Me and my moms and everybody hate Gapsu.
Everybody's
Pretty
hating on
much.
Gapsu, man. And it's well-deserved.
So the pre-ban from Mr. Sloth is actually the, what do you call that? The
Odin?
Odin and what is the family called?
Lightning
the
Emperor.
Lightning Emperor.
Yeah.
They combo really well together against a heavy turn 2 player like Mr. Sloth because they do so much damage. They can be built with a lot of heavy buff teams. So, ooh, we are seeing more strip and anti-cleanse coming out from Abzi right there.
Exactly. Anti-cleanse and then Mr. Sloth bringing some flashbacks here, man. The Vermos and the Juno.
That's just my team, but like better.
Exactly, dude. Plus max. How to make that comp better. Tricks.
Abzi's trying to tell me how to deal with Vermos Juno right here.
We got a tutorial coming out from Abzi right now.
Yeah, let's start off with Maximilian, pretty much.
Exactly. That's easy step 1. Very approachable, and Antares to close out the draft.
I think the ban's going to be on either Maxi or the Tricks because those are the defense breaker unit, and they provide the damage as well.
I do like the ban on the Maximilian and also the ban on the Ragdoll. That was a good call from Abzi. He has a lot of AoE abilities. You don't want to be given attack bar we don't need to. So here we go. We're going into round number 2, and we got Abzi sitting at game point.
Even though Antares might be called a very luck-sacking unit, but in this position where Abzi's not doing a lot of damage immediately, Antares has a lot of opportunity to get that turn between and start doing some stuff, you know?
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, he has a lot of freedom here, and notably he's the only one that came out of that, and now there it is, the stun that was needed to keep him locked down. So if he gets a turn, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he missed the attack by pushback on the Juno. That's going to be a lot of healing coming up from the Juno right there. And she's going to start doing so much damage, and a lucky despair stun is going to hurt.
All of a sudden, everybody's looking super healthy like the game just started on Mr. Sloth's side. We got full HP bar cycling and a stun, Sean.
Double stun on the Tiana, which is the main damage dealer for Abzi right there. And here comes the Antares follow-up as well. Not looking good for Abzi at all.
No, right now he's definitely on the back foot. Notably, that was not an attack buff to Antares. He had buff block on, but here he comes.
He is the classic Antares against a full win team. He's really has to control his unit.
Man, 15's a bigger number than it was when I last checked. Look at this, dude. What am I talking about? Dude,
but that's how it
15%.
is. If you don't control his unit, it's going to start going crazy on you.
I really liked what you said earlier, where he's given a lot of room to take those additional turns here.
Yeah, because he has to control both Vermos and Juno. He doesn't have the window to control the Antares as well.
Yeah, it was a great, honestly, great adaptation from Mr. Sloth, because He doesn't have what it takes to keep him controlled all the time. We don't have a lot of high damage units on this side to kill him early, so Mr. Sloth is looking pretty good right about now.
I think if Abdi changed the Gani to like a water unit, he could have given him more damage output on the Antares.
Yes, well done. There we go. Sloth tying it up 1-1.
All right, we're going for match 3 here. Intense. I wonder if this Abdi actually build a third unit, like another water unit.
Yeah, we'll see if he's got a water unit. I haven't seen him pick one. We've seen a lot of wind. Lots of wind. We'll see if he can bring something like a Suiki, or maybe if he's got like a Camilla, something like that. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the casting.
Wait,
bench.
what if Mr. Sloth just pre-banned Maximilian?
Dude, that's unheard of. Pre-banning Maximilian? That sounds like a great idea, Sean.
Yeah, he just needs to pre-ban Maximilian, right, Mr. Sloth? I think he can hear me.
In theory, yeah, he can hear us, I think.
Can't be giving too much guidance, you know?
Oh wait, if I look at his phone, I can see what he pre-banned. Oh, that's not true. He's got he's got a privacy screen on it. Here we go, everybody. Round 3. Both players sitting at game point right now. We got 1-1 between Mr. Sloth and Apsy. Let's see who takes this game and moves forward.
Because I don't think Apsy's gonna pick any of the Lightning Emperor anytime soon. He's really locked in for that team right there. And we're looking at a Tian Lang.
Yeah, the Tian Lang at the end here, and it's the same strat from Apsy. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe it looked a little broke last time, but he's gonna try to play around it a little differently. And Mr. Sloth is competing for turn. It's kind of a hybrid, actually. He's trying to get turn 1 with the Sekhmet, but then it looks like maybe we've got other plans in the back.
Yeah, that's pretty standard nowadays, because if you go full turn 2, then the enemy can go so full damage on you.
Yeah.
So you have to get a segment in there to force them to either pick a speed lead or a unit on Swift Rune, and that will decrease the damage output of the enemy team.
Good point. It's manipulative. You want him to pick how you want him to pick. And we see that Antares making a return at the end there to round out Mr. Sloth's draft. Maxi is banned. Not pre-banned, but banned. We're fine with that.
So we have a Tomoe here instead of another wind unit to make sure that we get the debuff and the stun on the Antares and get it out of the fire as soon as possible, because we might see another Antares moment happening in this match as well.
If he can't lock it down early enough, it might happen. Here's where the opportunities start, and the stun goes out on Antares, and it already blocked a turn, Sean.
That was incredible. That was the perfect turn 1 for Apsy right there. He blocked the Antares from doing the despair stun that he should be doing.
And now we spread it around. Everybody's got Karma on, and most people are stunned. Oh, actually, no, nobody's stunned.
Oh, that damage, but it couldn't take down any unit from the side of Apsy.
Not enough damage on the Tiana, man.
Oh, wait, on Mr. Sloth, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Skill 2, resist all the way.
But he still gets some attack by pushback right there, so it's not a complete disaster just yet.
Exactly. That's one of my favorite parts about Varamos, is even in the worst case, you still get something.
Oh, that is a very important stun, because this is the window where Mr. Sloth can actually do something, but that stun just shut down a lot of possibility for the Antares.
You can already see some improvement in the way that Apsy's kind of controlling this game right now, where he didn't have that control in the Antares before. He's getting it now here. Comes Sekhmet with not a lot to do. She's only got skill 1, so you can just get a little chip damage in on the Tomoe.
And also, Vermo's keeping up the cleanse, getting rid of all the defense break, the block buff on the Antares to allow it to actually do something.
Yes. Oh, and the Karma on him too. So
Here
now,
we go.
Does he heal?
He went for the skill 2.
And it's a little bit of healing. It does pass by the point before Karma.
But the most important thing, he took down the main fire damage dealer on the side of Absy, so that now there's less defense break, less or no block buff anymore, which means every Antares proc is going to be very impactful.
This is looking pretty scary right now, Sean. It looks like Sloth has a pretty good handle on the game. Here comes Tiana to strip and boost up the attack bars of her team. What is Gani going to do that's going to contribute? He lands the glancing.
But how long? Uh-oh.
Will it work? Does it glance? It worked. She still died, though.
That is GG. There's nothing
GG.
he can do anymore. Juno can handle the fight on her own from now on. And Mr. Sloth would take it.
Mr. Sloth, well done with a 2-1 against Apsy.
Incredible.
Yeah, really good. Nice
Classic Antares moment right there.
Yeah, that was a good Antares moment. That was actually a great draft on Antares, Sloth. Dude, good job, man.
Congratulations.
Well done. Yeah.
It shows that Antares in the right spot is really good.
What's going on, man? Well, it's like you said, you pick him with the window of opportunity, and he will just do wonders.
Yeah, when the enemy need a lot of turn to do their things, Antares is gonna be the king.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're not like looking at a Fire Cassandra or something like that can snipe him out turn 1, like he's gonna have a lot of room to breathe, and that's exactly what we saw. So I actually really agree with the Antares in that point. Like, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Also, if maybe Absy bring another water unit, he could have done something
I
about
don't think
it.
he has him, man.
Yeah, he was just, I guess
didn't
he's too lazy to bring a
I
water
don't know
unit.
if he's got him. He walked away. We should have asked. Before he departed. So we still have another game to look forward to before we move on to the finals. We've got Subzero versus Jug coming up here right now.
I'm gonna pressure Jug to pick Wo Young like how he pressured me.
Oh, was he pressuring you, Sean?
Yeah. You show Wo Young.
Let's see the bracket, everybody. Here we go. So this is the journey we've been on so far. We've got our first for the finals locked in. It's Mr. Sloth, and now we're going to determine the second one here. So how was it playing against Subzero? What were some things that you liked about his comp? Like, what was scary?
I was hoping to do some funny thing, but it didn't really happen too.
Yeah, I came up to you and I was like, you got any secrets roomed up? I
was trying to use the black chicken right there.
Yeah, I like that, the Jara.
But it worked well on stream, didn't work well today.
Yeah, I think that was a good take though. But yeah, he did a good job. Good job countering. And of course, we've seen Jug, and he hasn't been pulling any punches today. He's been drafting that TL, and he has not been feeling bad about it, man.
He's been staying true to his team.
Yes.
And he's very...
I really like Jug's comp. I like the way that he takes pick ban phases. He's got a really good analytical mind too. Like he's a great person to ask if you want advice on how to improve in RTA, you know? We're very fortunate. We have a huge repository of information here today at the Summoners Festival Day 2. So if anybody needs any assistance with RTA approval, like just come over and ask people.
Definitely don't ask me because I was been losing today.
Ah, dude, but we needed Verd. We needed Verd to take some revenges.
But hey, you can watch me and don't do what I do. That's
exactly.
a very good learning experience.
That's a way to learn, right? You
Exactly.
learn what not to do. Sometimes that's important.
All right, first game. Here we go.
Jug versus Subzero. Happening right now. They're in the pre-ban phase.
I think it's gonna be a Tien Lang and maybe a Gapsu pre-ban. Everybody hates Gapsu, right?
I was just gonna say, like, when in doubt, pre-ban the Tien Lang first. So we got a Tien Lang pre-ban along with the Hey Gang.
He does be hating Hey Gang for sure. Is Jug picking Wo Young, his favorite unit today?
We got a nod from Jug. Let's go, baby. He's gonna pick Wo Young, baby. Pick Celia.
He's announcing his turn 2 intention right off the bat.
That's like saying I'm going to pick Rock in a game of rock, paper, scissors. You get inside people's heads.
But he stole Jug Oliver this time.
Uh-oh.
What's going to be the second pick for Subzero here? Oh, no. Actually switching to a Sierra and Shizuka bomb and bomb spreader.
Yeah, he's trying to get lots of bombs in play. Get a lot of that ignore defense damage in. Jug's not presenting any immunity yet, so he's going to have to come up with something. And also, Subzero has taken a very popular counter to Shizuka already, which is the Juno.
So I think Jug's going to go with a Wo Young and a Chung Pong.
Attaboy, let's go,
Here
Jug.
we go.
That was great.
Showing us how to use Wo Young, the 4.5 starter he has. So you're going to lose this game, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Jug, that's a funny looking Yun Hong, man. That's a funny looking Yun Hong, man.
And over there we have a Volantis to deal with the AoE strip coming from the Moor.
Just in case folks watching couldn't hear that, Jug was saying that he's trying to get her buffed. He's trying to get the Wo Young buffed.
Which means he has to lose.
Yeah, which means he's got to lose.
So what's going to be the last pick coming from Jug here? Is he going to go for a one-shot unit to work?
He's got the attack buff
He could
along
go with
the
like
attack bar boost.
Even a Sonya here could be interesting.
I like that choice. Instead, he's going with a Charlotte.
So he's locking in only 2 AoE stripper and both of them are not exactly consistent in doing so.
Right, exactly. One of them's more. And Chung Pong only has like a 75% activation rate, so it's pretty unreliable. More unreliable than it seems. I definitely remember all the worst case scenarios where I get stripped, defense broken, and then procced into skill 3, but good to ban it. Ban out the defense break.
So now Jug has 1 strip and 2 AoE pushback, which is a very scary But can he land the strip though? That is the important
That's
question.
the question. Let's see if he can get it. Here we go. Game number 1.
Woo Young going first with a classic attack buff and attack bar boost.
It's all on more. Let's see. Can he get any stuns
He gets
while he's on it?
everything.
And double revenge. Double revenge.
But because of
proc
the
on
attack bar
other
boost of the
side.
Woo Young, it didn't mean much.
It doesn't mean much. He's too far ahead.
And the slowly buff keeping the Volantis slow and not getting enough attack bar to cut the Charlotte as well.
The AoE's here. He's not too afraid of any lashback because he's still got immunity up.
Not looking good for Subzero here because he's not getting enough attack bar, but there's no cooltime reset on Shizuka, so she's gonna do something about it.
Oh! Excellent kill on the Volantis early.
I'm not sure if he's trying to nerf Woo Young or buff Woo Young
I
here.
know. She seems all right to me, Jug.
But the problem is, this is all Jug has, and now it's Sub-Zero time, and that's going to be a lot of damage and bomb coming out from his side over there.
Yeah, everybody's going to be kind of checked out for a little while they recover from these stuns, deliberating on where to put the bomb, and ultimately lands on the Colonel.
Also, now Volantis is more useful being dead than alive, because now whenever he gets a turn, he gets a turn.
There we go. Volantis coming back.
With the AoE glancing, potentially Despair stun as well on the Charlotte, which is very important at the moment.
Just thinking about it, decides
Oh.
to put up dots instead.
Putting up dots instead.
Just going for more damage where he can get it.
But what if the Sierra Violent proc? So it's going to be very, very crucial if she gets a
Yes.
Violent proc right here, right now.
And you know what? She might not even have to if the Bird can push her up. I'm looking at the attack bars. It looks like Charlotte's going to cut in front, but is
Yeah,
this enough
Charlotte's
to
definitely-
boost in front of the Moor? Not quite.
Unless this push back the attack bar of the Charlotte with a skill 1, potentially.
Oh, he got it!
It actually happened! And
He
she
got
can,
it.
She
Can
can
he stun?
potentially bomb.
Oh, he got the stun
no!
with the
That's
arm.
stun coming out from the Moor!
That's why you take that chance. I love that from Jug, though. You see the opportunity and you take it. Like, that's why
and
we
the
root on Despair.
resistance from the bomb! A pure display of, I mean...
Well done. Well, dude, Jug had the lead in the beginning, but like you said, Sean, Sub-Zero had a chance there to kind of pull it back around. I mean, you give Verd an opportunity to boost up the team with Ciara and Shizuka, things can go wrong, man, and Jug maintained the lead.
But maybe it's not over yet because right now he can bring back the Valan. I mean, it's not looking so hard because that's not going to stop anybody from moving.
It's not.
So
in fact, it's got plenty of time.
I think that is over. GG.
It's done. But best of 3, everybody. Jug takes round 1, is now sitting at game point. So that means all Sub-Zero has to do is get 1 to stay in there. It's a good first game.
I mean, it's getting Woo Young nerf, and I'm getting kind of worried about
Dude,
that.
he's accidentally.
I don't even use her enough, and now she's going to get it worse.
He's going to do
with,
the
with
opposite.
his win rate from Jug.
He's accidentally going to get her nerfed, dude. Seemed pretty good.
What is the meaning of this?
Because he kind of had a choice there. Like, he killed the Volantis. That was a great takedown early, but I couldn't help but notice he kind of had a choice there. He could have taken down that or the Vertile. Both were within range.
But he did take out the Volantis, which I think was a bit scary because you can always revive Volantis and let Volantis do Volantis thing, but the Vert, you can't really revive it and let it boost attack power because the revive doesn't have the
It doesn't have the passive. Right. Yeah, so that was not a super great argument for getting her buffed. Like,
yeah, he's winning.
He's winning.
I lost with Gianna. She's only a buff, right, guys? It's a C-tier unit nowadays.
She's a C-tier unit.
All right, we have a Juno in the Moor pre-ban, and Jug's taking the Oliver for the turn 1.
Very strangely elemental in terms of fire and water, but they were both impactful units. The Smicer already being locked down early. How do you feel about Smicer, Sean? I don't know if I've asked you this. Do you like him?
An absolutely ridiculous unit right now, guys. If you have Smicer and you're not using it, what is going on with you? You're gonna start using Smicer. It is so ridiculous because with 1 violent proc, he could potentially silence 2 units and bomb a 3rd one.
Exactly.
So as a single target unit, with 1 violent proc, he can CC 3 unit. It is crazy good.
Yeah, I implore you, read that passive again, just to kind of bask in everything it does. It surprises me how much is in there every single time. The silence, attack bar, pushback, strip, everything. It's crazy.
Even though the strip is 40%.
Yeah.
Is it really 40% though?
Yeah, is it really? It feels closer to 100 than 40.
You would think bringing an immunity unit is going to work against Misa, but then you'll be proven wrong very, very quickly.
And I'm willing to take a 40%, even if it's a little inconsistent, considering it's free. Here we go. We're progressing through the draft. Sub-Zero taking the Adriana, otherwise known as the Pure Vanilla Cookie. And then we also have the Masha. Great combo there with the attack buff and the speed buff. That's like a favorite pairing.
He's going very aggressive right there, but Jug is presenting an AoE stripper and maybe another AoE stripper, or he can pick a War Young right now.
He could do the Wool Young, second chance at trying to get her a buff.
Oh, locking in a single target stripper instead, without Raccoony as well.
Opts for the Miles on its own, and that is enough for Subzero to say, I'm thinking about taking a Haegang. This is the perfect situation for Haegang. He's taking his time to think about it, make sure it's really the unit that he wants in his team, but I think it's a good, in fact, it actually might even soak up the ban.
It's definitely going to be the ban. Oh, it's not going to be the ban on
that
Haegang because the ban is going to be on Volantis instead.
That surprised me. I really thought that the Haegang was going to take it, but I'm looking here now and I'm seeing what Jug is seeing, where the team does lack a little bit of damage without the Masha. So maybe Jug is kind of hoping to get an opportunity here without the pressure from that first attack.
He missed the stun right there, and here comes the buff from the Cookie, followed by the AoE strip and the bomb, potentially AoE silence coming out from the Smicer as well. As I mentioned earlier, with one violent proc, it can go really, really bad for Jug.
So we got the strip. Let's see any despair.
No
despairs.
stun, no silence.
I'm so surprised.
Can he land a bomb even?
Let's see. Yeah, okay. He landed what was really important, but I was pretty surprised that Haegang didn't get any despair stuns.
And the good thing is, without any AoE strip, Jug has no way to take off the immunity coming out from Subzero team.
Yeah, right now Jug is looking like he's in kind of a tough spot, and all of a sudden Miles just got his damage heavily nerfed. 900 damage coming out from that Miles right now.
It used to be 10,000.
Yeah, it's missing a 0. It's missing a 0 at the end.
He's missing the silence again. And also the Miles self-cleansed the Oblivion out of his body pretty much.
Yeah, there you go. Increase the cooldown time on the Cardinal. Dude, Vanessa, it's so smart sometimes.
It feels like when Wusa land a 2-turn sleep, that is the same with Vanessa landing increased cooldown.
Yes, it feels that way. And it always happens when you're behind, you know? It's always a kick while you're down.
Oh my god, Jug getting the best RNG in the building at this point.
Goodness. Dude, Jug is probably doing...
He's dodging all the debuff like that.
He is doing mental backflips right now. He is happy for that resist. That was a big moment, and now all of a sudden he has room to play with his monsters.
Man, Subzero really got Subzero luck.
Subzero luck, dude. Negative luck.
He missed all the silence. There's nobody silence on the field, even with Smicer. That is a miracle on his own.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Smicer's even in play.
Oh no, looking good. He's getting the violent pro as well, and the Cardinal's gonna drop a lot of damage on the side of Subzero.
Yeah, Sean, that Chung is really trying to get Jug to win the game.
Oh no, here's the moment. Somebody's gonna go down, and that's gonna be nobody just yet. But Smicer's gonna go down at this point instantly.
Yeah, you're still right, man. There we go. Someone did go down as a result. It was just Oliver to confirm it. Get the attack bar pushed back in, the reset.
And another violent proc for Jug. Oh my god. What is going on with this man? GG.
And the scoop, the 2-0. They're laughing about it. Great sportsmanship. Dang, Jug.
GG.
Dude, I gotta farm the dragons that he's farming.
Jug, I hope you're proud of yourself. How do you spell lucky? J-U-G-G.
GG.
I gotta farm the dragons you're farming. That was pretty dope.
he got some Endure Vile Whale on that thing. 100%, man. He got the extra Endure set on there somewhere.
What's going on up there, Pat? Woo!
Oh, okay, sure. Topa. Daddy Topa.
Or we can ask Pat.
5, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 2, Oh, we got a winner. We got a winner.
Ready? All right. Let's pass it on. Flip it down.
Yep.
There you go. Have fun.
Hello, hello.
5, 3, 4, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0,
Yes, sir.
2.
Yep. Hey.
Who do you got winning? Sloth or Juggernaut?
Jug. I actually really like Jug's chances here. I was originally thinking that Monaco was going to take this home, but since Jug actually managed to take him down, I really like his chances here.
I like Sloth. I'm Team
Okay.
Sloth right now because I'm a big Brazilian fan. I watch how he ruined a lot of his monsters, and he's pretty creative with his runes.
For sure, yeah. Sloth is definitely no easy match for Jug, but I think him and Monaco have a pretty similar playstyle. So since Jug was able to take care of Monaco, I think he has a really good shot here at winning this whole thing.
I also feel like for who you got winning? Who are you voting for?
Yeah, we're here at the finals, the best of 5 with Mr. Sloth and Jug, and I really like Jug's chances of taking this one home.
I like I'm Team Monaco right now. I mean Team Mr. Sloth, but you know, Team Brazil.
Yeah, Jug was able to beat Monaco there earlier, and I believe Monaco and Mr. Sloth is a pretty similar playstyle. So Jug definitely, you know, could be taking this one home here.
I've been watching Juggernaut play, and I do feel like Juggernaut is a little bit more easier to figure out because of his. I feel like he's more one-dimensional than Mr. Sloth.
Yeah, I do have to agree with that, but you know, he has definitely been playing very well here, and yeah, you know, made it to the finals so far, and.
I mean, it's just up to Mr. Sloth to figure out how to deal with the whole Wu Yang, Tian Liang, and then double strip kind of control type of comp and see if he could deal with that, in my opinion. If he could adapt, then he's going to win.
Yeah, definitely it will come down to adaptability and in the draft, as well as, you know, RNG always plays a factor. So
Of course, yeah.
we'll have to see which way the procs fall.
A lot of the Brazilian people have a lot of their immunity units all on max resist too. So sometimes, you know, I was talking with Apsy earlier, and all right, let's go. Game 1 of the finals. Americas.
Guys, let's give it up for Mr. Sloth and I'm the Jug, the finals for the caster match here. So far, the matches have been a best of 3, but the final here is a best of 5, so that might also change things here.
This dynamic's kind of interesting because they both share Tian Liang, right?
Yep.
So what will the pre-ban be, you know?
Yeah, we might be seeing a case where they might be looking to pre-ban the Tianlang if they are not able to pick it themselves, or...
I think if my first pick, I still won't ban the Tian Liang. Because like as a Tian Liang owner and they both share it, they'll know how to counter the Tian Liang as well, right?
Yep.
So I'd rather just ban a speed lead out and go from there. What's your opinion on that?
Yep.
Yep,
All
see, ban the speed lead. He got
Oliver
first pick.
and Gapsu are pre-banned here. Yeah, Mr. Sloth is also very much a ragdoll player, so we'll see if, you know, the Tianlang will make an appearance here.
I think it's more smart to be a little bit more patient on the ragdoll though. So let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, Jug locking in that Cardinal first pick here, very versatile.
Ragdoll is actually really nice here already because ragdoll counters gives us the Slayer pretty well.
Yeah, the AoE, you know, probably has some sort of crit rate on that unit to deal damage. But Sloth responding with the Vanessa and the Wusa. How do you feel about that?
I love it. The Wusa clear counter to the Bison. So.
Yeah, me too. Having a water immunity unit there is definitely very, very strong. Jug responding with a Juno and a Chompang getting those buff removers on the field here.
The Wusa allows him to pivot back and forth too, because the Wusa deals good damage and the Vanessa strips and armor breaks.
Yep. Let's see what he follows it up here with a Sekhmet. Definitely looking to get that reset to maybe get rid of one of those buff removers.
All no secret. We all know Mr. Sloth's Sekhmet is on Despair really fast, and that's a really clear counter to the Switch one. Won't be as good as the Despair one, right? In this comp.
Yeah, Jug isn't showing any speed here
exactly,
currently. So the Despair will still outspeed here, especially since he has that speed lead of Vanessa. And Jug rounding out the draft without any speed leads.
Now this is weird because like, obviously Veramos is the right ban, Smeister's the right ban. So let's see like who they ban, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think Veramos is definitely a really good ban here, countering that Smeister, Volantis. Literally, really just everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Smeister is going to be banned out as well. So we have the thick HP lead here, as well as speed lead for Mr. Sloth here. Looking to probably take the first turn with that segment.
But the Wusa might resist. And Chungpung's strip is not that consistent.
Oh, Chungpung getting the resistance.
It's okay. Max resist Wusa.
Yeah, they're even if the strip lands there, or reset lands there, the Jug still has very many, or a couple other buff removers here with the Juno as well as the Volantis, so that's not the issue. But now the Chompang has the follow-up of the Serious Matter here.
Wow.
And the full team strip.
Max accuracy, Juno.
And Volantis with another stun.
Yep.
Chompang with the violent proc. Jug is just loving life right now.
I've been liking the violent Chompang a lot more than the Despair one. How about you, Topa?
Yeah, that violent, you know, obviously here he didn't need the two-piece, the skill 2 and the skill 3, but it's got, you know, skill 3 and the skill 2, that works out too, lowering those cooldowns as well. And Jug in a very commanding position here. Mr. Sloth.
That's a big proc?
That is a huge proc, almost taking out the Cardinal.
I do like pumping a lot more attack into Camilla, because no one really focused on it, so.
Yep, Camilla, I like them built on pure damage, you know. No one seems to target her first, even if they do, she's still tanky enough with the crit reduction on the passive. And Mr. Sloth looking to not taking out the Cardinal here yet. Sees that his Vanessa. Camilla is moving here and get that free bounce.
Perfect sequence by Sloth.
Yeah, unfortunately that goes on the Juno.
The wrong guy.
Going to heal the Jug's team here.
Yes.
But Sloth is back in this game, even though Jug is getting these procs here.
I mean, with Camilla on the board, you still any chance because like he has sustain.
Yep. Oh my goodness, another double stun from this Volantis, and Jug is looking to take out this Vanessa here.
Good targeting.
How is he going to deal with this Camilla? Do you see a way to deal with this Camilla here?
Well, Chompang no crit, Volantis no crit, so there it goes.
But is that enough damage to counteract the heal?
I think a violent Chompang built on with the attack bar pushback is enough.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely, it's not, you know, it's not over yet. That's why Jug is still in the match here. But
even AoE stun, I do think it's over.
I do still like, I do actually still like the Camilla here. Although Juno late game too, that additional damage can definitely deal a lot. But look at that crit, taking out the Chompang just like that. Volantis throwing that skill 3, not critting, getting the provoke on Camilla. Juno looking to finish off the Wusa, gets that done, and now it's a Camilla versus the world.
There's no way Camilla can come back from this.
No crits. Juno will probably crit here, cleanses those dots. Sloth will probably have to focus down this Volantis here first.
Nice. This looks like my arena offense and defense. Play against a bunch of Camillas.
Which one's your offense? I don't know, if the Camilla gets a couple procs here, it's definitely doable still. Needs to get a violent proc here though.
That slow is huge on the Volantis.
Ooh, the Camilla laps due to the slow here.
It's like on quicksand.
But the Juno with the speed buff now especially. Yeah, this Camilla is running low.
I did get a chance to check out Mr. Sloth's Juno. It is really well built. I have confidence
Yeah, Jug
in that
takes it
Juno.
down.
Yes.
Game 1 going to Jug.
I think this time Mr. Sloth could actually ban out the Tian Liang. What do you think?
Yeah, we'd definitely be seeing that. But then
And actually Jug could ban out the Ragdoll, right?
yeah, you know, that's the mind games here. If Sloth thinks that the Ragdoll's being banned out, then you don't really need to ban out the Tian Lang, right? That's the big counter there. And in the last game, we didn't see either of those units being drafted, so maybe we'll see them this time.
Mind games are getting played. Game 2.
Yep. We have a best of 5 here in the finals. Remember? So still a lot of Summoners War to be played here. Sloth is by no means out of this. And there we can see that the pre-ban on the the Ragdoll and
Is that
Chung Pang.
Ragdoll? Yeah. Ragdoll Hanwoo.
Yeah, so yeah, Sloth predicted that pre-ban on the Ragdoll and therefore did not ban the Tian Lang.
Yep.
We'll be seeing a Sigma first pick here. Jug does pick up a speed lead in more this
Interesting
time.
that he picked up the Smicer so early because he already knew that Mr. Sloth has the very most, in the back pocket from the last game. Like, it's a little too early for the Smicer, in my opinion.
Vermos and Tian Lang already from Mr. Sloth.
Great picks by Mr. Sloth, in my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. The Tian Lang is maybe a bit weird here. It does actually somewhat counter the Vermos on your own team. Because Vermos gaining that attack bar from the debuffs that are remaining on the team, but Tian Lang countering that, that's also kind of the more nicely. And probably other units that Jug is looking to pick here, maybe, Oliver, or even this Carno skill to just there's the Oliver.
I don't think Mr. Sloth could afford Jug having the Tian Liang.
Yeah.
That's why he picked it.
Yeah, that's also, big deal there. Obviously, Vermos gained a lot of attack bar. Tian Lang just
game's over.
feed off of that. Sloth looking to now go a bit slower here with the Fire Monkey and the Wusa coming back.
Sitting back on his Wusa.
Yeah, this Oliver is going to put in work though against this Wusa, especially if the Tian Lang is banned here.
But Jug's gonna get the first turn, but I don't know what he could do with the first turn, being how tanky Mr. Sloth is.
Yeah, is he getting the first turn though? There's no speed lead from Sloth's side, and we know that the segment is on Despair, so Jug most likely going to be
Jug's going to
taking
get the
first turn
Ryu's going
here.
to go first. But I don't think it's enough follow-up to stop Sloth.
Yeah, the Tianlang was not banned out here either, so Oliver is going to be losing out a lot of that cycling. It's going to be really difficult to keep this Vermos down here.
Stun.
The stun on the Tianlang right off the bat, and landing the bomb and the stun on the segment.
That Oliver being a clear counter to Vermos.
Yep, Carno stunning the Vermos too, going for the monkey right away. That's interesting. I definitely would have liked that on the Vermos. Vermos is going to move here, cleansing these lows, gain that huge heal. And Sloth's team is right back to full HP.
We were both surprised when he aimed at the... I'm like, I reset.
Yeah, that, the death break can be scary, but that's so greedy trying to get that attack bar. I know there's the Tianlang on the team, so you don't get the full attack bar either way, but still. Cardinal pumping in some good damage on this Fire Monkey here.
Greedy plays, right? When the Vermos goes, it's gonna go, huh?
Yeah, Vermos is not recent now either, so that stun, that skill too. Looking to stun, push back some attack bars. Only one stun. And I believe there was some resist on the attack bar pushbacks as well there. But the skill 2 coming out from a Despair segment. No Despair stuns landing
Curse
through.
of the Beautiful.
Yep.
He actually armor break the units he needed to armor break.
And as we can see here again, the Vermos is just doing so much work in Jug's team here.
The heal block is doing so much work.
Yeah, Jug doesn't have a heal block of his own, so Vermos has been able to just keep everything topped off here, and yeah, it's almost like Jug hasn't even touched Sloth's team here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mr. Sloth has already taken that Carno nearly to its grave here.
Too early of a Smicer pick, in my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, the Smeister was definitely too early here. You know, we already saw the Vermos last game, and we know that Mr Sloth likes to take that unit, so...
Knowing your opponent has Tianliang in the back pocket and also Vermos and...
Yeah, that's where maybe Jug was expecting to get the Tianliang for himself, so that's why he maybe wasn't so afraid of the Vermos. But then Sloth wisely actually took that Tianliang away from Jug here. And the monkey is going to be looking to take down this Cardinal here.
10-stack monkey.
Yeah, that is one scary unit to go up against. Jug is doing some good work on this Tianliang here, almost taking it down here. I think it's just too little too late at this point.
All the monkeys in Summoner's War, even the dark one I would say, counters Oliver.
What about the water one?
Yeah, it's self-immunity.
The self-invisibility immunity, yeah.
I mean, one-on-one, you know, right.
Sure. Yeah, but at this point, I don't know, the monkey, the monkey is probably just going to be taking this one home here.
Monkey beats Ryu, we know that.
Yeah, there's the proc, taking out the Oliver. The Sekhmet just reached the Smite, so there's no bombs coming out. Even if there were, the Vermos would cleanse them. And at this point, Jugget just does not have enough damage. All these silences coming out from the Smiter, actually just healing Sloth's team here, so really just helping him out here. More land the attack break to just more healing for the Vermos. And at this point, Jug is probably just thinking about what went wrong here and preparing for game 3.
Good targeting. He could just leave the Smeister because Smeister's not going to do anything all game. But Ryu could land attack break.
Yep.
He needs that stun.
Just get the stun, but the bomb will not be going off. That's going to be cleansed right off. Monkey not getting the proc there. Jug is actually still hanging on here very well. You know, the Smeister healing is coming through, still keeping that more alive, you know.
AoE stun? AoE nothing.
No stuns. Monkey getting the crit, and that's, you know, wrap it up.
Good fire,
Mr.
Monkey
Sloth
pick.
taking down game 2, evening it to a 1-1.
Let's go, Mr. Sloth!
All right, so going to game 3, do you think we're going to see a repeat of game 1 maybe? Or are they going to switch it up here?
Mr. Sloth probably still bans Speedly. And then Jug could decide if he wants to continue on banning the... What do you think Jug should ban?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe looking to ban the Ragdoll.
Usa has been giving a hard time. Did he ban Ragdoll last game? He banned...
Wait, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ragdoll was banned the last game. Yeah, he banned Gapsu first game, Ragdoll last game. But Gapsu wasn't even drafted last game. So I don't know if that's the correct reban. He did win the first game. So maybe Jug is comfortable with his drafting in the first game.
There is no way that Mr. Sloth is going to ban Valantis. So Jug could actually maybe ban like one of the key components that counters Valantis Smeister. You know, like the Vermos or like...
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Like maybe Vermos gets pre-banned here. But looks like we're going back to the same pre-ban game 1, so fair. Gapsu and Oliver. And it looks like really quick drafting here too.
He doesn't want to deal with like Gapsu Ragdoll probably.
Yeah, that's probably the case. Yeah, quick drafting here. I think we're seeing the Cardinal first pick again, responded by the Sekhmet and the Wusa, and Jug then picking up the Oliver and, Moore and Chompang. I'm picking up a speed lead.
I thought Wusa Vermos pre-ban would be pretty nice for Jug.
Yeah, I would like to see a Vermos pre-ban, but...
Wind Cookie. Ooh, this game's going to take a long time. Wind Cookie's kind of like a Gapsu.
yeah, it's a little bit of a Gapsu. You know, it does have that healing, that cleansing. Those shields are pretty annoying, especially when Jug doesn't have any sustain on his team currently. We'll see if the Smiter comes through, you know, if that skill 1 healing. And there it is, there's a Smiter last pick.
Move my head.
See the last pick here? Mr. Sloth thinking, you know, probably going to be another sort of sustain unit here.
Mr. Sloth seems really in control with the Ragdoll on his side and all the AoE on the other side.
And it is going to be a Vermos last pick here.
I would have liked Minato, but that's my personal.
Yeah, if you go into a Minato, you know, I believe Jug's Moore is on Despair here. Tianliang has Despair stuns. The Smite Serve, the bombs, is a huge counter to the Minato.
Ban the Smiter.
Yeah, you probably would be looking to ban the Smiter in this case. Now that you pick the Vermos, probably letting this Meister through, but then, you know, Vermos gets banned, so solid last pick there. And the speed of this ban from Jug's side, so Mr Sloth still looking to take this first turn with this Despair segment here.
I felt like maybe the fire cookie might be fire vanilla pudding might be a little bit better than the wind vanilla pudding here.
Yeah, it
right?
might actually be a lot of pushback from Jug's side here. And segment does land the reset on this Chompong here. But Meister somehow, some way, getting the immunity when there's 2 buffs with a 40% chance, lands a silence, lands a bomb, lands a stun, everything coming through.
You know, Smicer heals 15% with skill 1, and the pudding heals 10%. I thought the healer was supposed to be wind
crazy.
pudding.
And look at that, even though the Chompong was reset there, still the Tianlang doing a great job of removing all that immunity.
Big second skill, they all load up their Wusa with a lot of HP.
And getting that nice violent proc there too, pumping in some more damage in this Tianlang, definitely going to be the first target. But this Meister of the healing, man, that 15%, that's no joke.
It heals more than the wind pudding.
Also a nice defense break in that segment. It's probably going to be going down here very soon.
That's what Tianlang does best. Tianlang doesn't strip, we know that.
Well, I don't know if you know that after this game, you know? They get all those immunities. There's no more immunity on the side of Mr Sloth. That's all thanks to that Tianlang. It's a Despair Tianlang. Don't see that very often. Usually they are built on violent, but you know, Despair is a very nice in current meta. With, obviously Tianlang being a light and dark unit.
Doesn't matter,
really
because it glancing,
but still Despair is very strong. Look at that.
Oh, Despair.
Stun.
That's like the Tomoe effect. Like, should I put my Tomoe on Despair? Oh, it's pretty nice. It stuns all the time.
And man, Jug getting another clutch violent proc on that Cardinal into that skill 3, getting rid of that Ragdoll, and Chompong for skill 3 here. Yeah, this one is all about over.
I think Mr. Sloth picked the wrong color pudding.
Yeah, that wind pudding, you know, it's no Gapsu. I guess we got that figured out here today.
Wind pudding actually has pretty much really good synergy with the Wusa as well too. So.
Yeah, let's hear some hype. And we are at a game point for Jug here. If he takes this, you know, he takes the whole series. But Mr. Sloth, we saw him win the game too. Maybe he can do a similar showcase here and bring this to a nice game 5. Do you think we're going to see Jug banning the Ragdoll here again? Just
of course.
The Ragdoll gap. Yeah.
Mr. Sloth plays better with on going second pick, right? So.
Yep.
I'm still Team Brazil right now.
You still believing? All right. And
Mr. Sloth got first pick, yeah.
And the pre-bans are through. We have the Wusa being pre-banned this time.
Yeah.
Okay, as well as the Chompong. Sloth really liking that segment, you know. Jug hasn't been presenting any Swift units so far, so even that Despair segment is enough to go first here in a lot of cases.
Let's see if Juggernaut has any counters. I mean, Vermos is great here, but
yeah,
I don't think he's going to slam it down.
Sloth looking to now steal this Meister.
Yeah. He's not going to slam it down.
Takes it back, going in, still that Shizuka here. Getting that immunity, now the Wusa is banned, still looking to get the water immunity monster against Cardinal.
Shizuka is extremely scary into Ryu first pick, because you got a Federica flex.
Yep. You know, Shizuka, a lot of cases, you get that one violent proc out of that stun or something, and you just split the match on its head. And Sloth taking the Tianlang with the Shizuka here. Not even take this Meister yet, as Jug is very unlikely to take his Meister, especially into the Shizuka, you know? You bomb them, and then you get the bombs right back on your face instead. So Jug going, again, that Oliver into the Tianlang, as well as a Juno. You know, 2 units that Tianlang actually does pretty well into.
He still picks it into Tianlang.
Yeah, is he already kind of signaling a ban towards Tianlang possibly here? So Sloth, you know, he can maybe pick
Federica is the
2 really strong units here, yep. Fire Monkey is definitely very strong here. Maybe the Federica.
This time he picks the Fire.
Now we see the Fire Cookie coming out. And Jug is probably looking to round out his team with some sort of a Masha or some sort of damage dealer here to deal with now those fire units from Sloth's side. And there's the Masha.
For Mr. Sloth, right color, wrong unit. We would like the Federica a little bit more.
Yeah, Federica, there is the reset from Oliver, as well as possibly, getting stripped. But, yeah. I don't know how I feel about the cookie here. It does counter the Oliver, but Tianlang already kind of does that, so it feels a bit redundant. And Tianlang is not banned, that Sekhmet
I thought Tianlang was getting banned 100% of the time.
I thought that Tianlang was getting banned too, and looks like we have some sort of error here. But yeah, Sekhmet being banned, Jug really wants to get that turn one here to not lose any tempo, since he doesn't have any healer. He has no Smicer this time, so any damage that Sloth is able to put down on Jug's team is going to be permanent.
It's tough for Jug because Jug lost a lot of matches.
Yeah, so it's like we have some technical difficulties here, but how do you feel about this match here? Seeing the draft, who do you like?
I think it's tough for Jug because every time he picks a Smicer, he picks Vermos. So I like how he held back, and at the end he decided not to use.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think I do like Sloth's draft here now that Tianlang is being let through. I think that Tianlang is definitely going to put in work.
Yeah. I think Sloth has the Tianlang, and Juggernaut has at least 3 units that gains attack bar, right?
Yep, we have the Moor, the not Champang. Why do I keep calling Oliver Champang?
That happens. I do that
the
all
wrong
the
wing
time.
unit, Oliver, Moore, and I think there was a Cornel as well on Jug's side. So yeah, the Tianlang is definitely going to be a thorn on his side here, but we'll see how it plays through. Also, the fact that Jug doesn't have the healer or the healing coming from the Smicer, that was proving really detrimental to Sloth in the previous game.
The sustain, yeah.
Yeah, that little 15%. When you're already controlling the team, you're not getting hit nearly as much as in a typical match as Jug is controlling the opponent. And then every time Sloth gets a little bit of damage, Jug comes right back and heals it right back up with that Smicer.
As a Pater owner, we know the most OPest artifact is the recovery on skill 1.
Yeah, those recovery artifacts, they're definitely strong,
Because Pater has a heal too, but it doesn't heal that much because recovery on skill 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How do you feel? How do you feel about the summit yesterday, Topa?
I mean, I feel great about all this, winning that
I feel
summit.
great for you, actually.
Thank you. It was definitely a great match, Maybe we'll see this one go to a best of 5 here as well,
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, although, I did predict that Jug would be winning this, and maybe rooting for Jug a little bit as well here.
Team America, protect the turf.
Yeah, I would love to see Sloth take this game. That game 5 is just so crazy. It's like right now Jug is still like he's a little bit comfortable. It's like even if I lose this game, I can still got another one. But when it comes to that game 5, it's all on the line on that last game, and it's just.
I think Jug needs to go for the throat right now, because if he shows any signs of weakness, then Mr. Sloth might come back.
Yeah, definitely. But we did see Jug win the game 1, Sloth game 2, Jug game 3. So whoever has that first pick has actually won so far. And maybe
that's interesting.
Maybe also the way that the pre-bans are lining up.
I think in America Summit, at least, the tournament we played yesterday, whoever had second pick has the advantage.
Yeah, actually, like in my matches too, being the higher seed, I guess I was able to choose if I got first pick or second pick in the first game, and I actually chose second pick both times as well. I think having second pick is really strong in some scenarios. Being able to have that last pick, then that's a lot of cases. You can just pick some sort of force ban, and then you're comfortable going into your first 4.
Yeah.
And
especially Truel, I played against Truel first, and his strategy was just to never let me have Laura.
Yeah.
But me and Truel actually share a lot of LDs, like Laura, Wedget, like Vampire, Julianne.
Yep.
So the second game, even though he got first pick and he picked the Laura, I got to pick Wedget and Julian. So
yeah, it's always interesting to see, you know, when you have those rare units and share a lot of them, the dynamics that go into play. Because a lot of the time, you know, if you have an LD, especially like the ladder, you can kind of reliably just like fall back on that LD, knowing that, you know, your opponent's probably not going to be taking it. So, but in tournament play, when your opponent knows what you have, they have a pre-ban, they can steal your units. It's a whole different dynamic at play.
that's actually a pretty smart strategy because, in my opinion, like a lot of, if you ban the stripper and the stripper is so oppressive, a lot of your team is built around that stripper, you know. So
yeah, that's a strategy that I try to utilize a lot as well. You know, trying to get rid of the buff remover, and then maybe, you know, going in with the Bella Jewel that I drafted quite a bit yesterday, and maybe a Shizuka. You know, just not letting them get through.
yes, of course, I'm Team Brazil. He's Team America. I'm Team Brazil. Faizueli. Team Brazil, Faizueli. Yeah.
Salve Brazil. We do love Brazil here as well.
Do you understand what he just told me to say?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
no
okay.
clue.
Bonagua. Rooting hard for his fellow Brazilian, Mr. Sloth. How do you feel like about your recapping? How do you feel about your matches with Mendetta yesterday?
They were good. You know, looks like Pat is entertaining the crowd here. You know.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk over him here too much. But yeah, my games against Mendetta, I was pretty confident going in. You know, I was definitely happy to hear that you know, I wasn't going up against Truewell in the first round, and yeah, I feel like I, you know, drafted well, played well, and yeah, happy overall with the result. You know.
I don't know if you remember, but before the match, I was like, I think the best case scenario is if I get Truewell and you get Mendetta. You know, yeah, it didn't really happen.
I mean,
we spoke into
obviously,
existence.
I can't disagree with that. You know, you played extremely well against Truewell as well.
Like,
you know.
Did you see, like, oh my God, all my units are at 0 HP. You turn around, you thought I was dead already.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone the crowd remembers that as well. You know. How do you feel about your games against Truewell yesterday?
I think he came in with a strategy to, like, you know, thinking I was Laura carry, but I wasn't really Laura carry, obviously. So, you know, we went from there, and I got lucky a few times, and
yeah, that's always the case, you know. Obviously, me in the finals too, that Masha wouldn't stop moving.
Oh no, that's not the case, man. You drafted better than me. That's the case. I was always a big fan of your game. You're very smart players. Been playing this game for 8 years.
Yeah.
Good drafter.
And now we're seeing some great drafts here from Jog and Mr. Sloth as well, you know.
I think, yeah.
We are, yeah.
All right, it looks like the game's about to start.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to be able to go back in here. So again, Jog is at game point here, so Sloth has to get a win here to stay alive. And we're rooting for Sloth here, you know.
We want a game 5, huh? You're rooting for Sloth?
Yeah,
okay.
I want a game 5, man. I want a game 5.
You're just saying it just to say it. In your hearts of heart, you're going for Team America.
No. I want the game 5. But in game 5, I'm all the way Team Jug all the way.
You can't jump boat. You jump boat.
All right, fair enough. We should be getting the game here any second. Do you remember anything that was in the draft? Because I sure do not.
That was.
I remember there was a Tianlang and a segment being banned, but other than that, I don't remember much.
I don't remember too.
But you know, it's gonna be exciting to see then what actually happened here and how it's gonna pan out here.
Pre-banning Sloth segment is actually pretty smart.
Yeah, we saw. Oh, are we going all the way back to the draft here? Oh, wait.
Usa Chungpong.
I believe those were the pre-bans of the game that we were about to get into. So might have. Wait, yeah, looks like we missed the whole game because now it's 2-2. I see the score being 2-2 there. So are we in a game 5? Nobody knows. I'm just going to assume that we are in a game 5 and Sloth didn't take that win here. All right, yeah, we're still just got confirmation that we had disconnect. We had to do some restarting of iPads and surrender there. So Jug is still ahead 2-1. This is game 4 here.
2-1. Jug lead.
Yeah, but it looks like we have a whole different draft here this time though than the one we were seeing before the break. So
Fire, vanilla pudding, angle.
yeah, this tournament is for fun, so the players decided that they're going to do a whole redraft here.
This time, Mr. Sloth picked the right color.
Yeah,
vanilla pudding.
last time that was the wind cookie there, right? So now we see the fire one being drafted by Mr. Sloth, and I do like that a lot better.
Hopefully it's on triple revenge. I don't like the violent one.
You don't like the triple revenge?
I like the triple revenge.
Oh, you
I
like
don't
the
like the
triple
violent
revenge?
one, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fan of the triple revenge. Although, if more does get a stun on it, it's out for a long time. But the passive is mainly what you're drafting it for anyways, right? So
ban the Masha, ban the Vermos.
Yeah.
There you go.
Masha band, Vermos band, and really this is very similar to the game 3 we saw. I think the only difference is actually the color of the cookie.
The Smicer is going to put in a lot of work this game.
Yeah, Smicer is definitely going to put in a lot of work now that we don't have the cleanse from the wind cookie. Chompang obviously going to be a little bit less impactful since the fire cookie's there, and it might be a triple revenge, getting that revenge right off the bat.
Only because ignore defense is really annoying for against the comp, this tanky.
Yep. So Jug taking the turn
Chompang's
1.
not going to strip. I called it. I called it.
Goodness,
I called
zero
it.
strips. He was so ready for the 2B, even getting the violent proc, but not a single strip.
But
That
Chompang's
is-
not built to strip. We know that.
Yep. And we know that Sloth does like to run resistance. So maybe Jug lacking a little bit of accuracy, could be. The Sloth looking in a very
AoE stuns
commanding
on the other
position here,
side.
and now the stuns are. Yeah, it looks like Sloth is the one of the CC team here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragdoll getting that huge skill too on the Chompang, and Wusa nearly taking it out. Also the heal block there, so Smicer not able to pick it back up.
Violent procs are actually really good for Mr. Sloth at this time.
Yeah, Jug is kind of just sitting here, missing those strips. Can't really do much. And I believe we will indeed be going to a game 5 here. This is looking very, very good for Mr. Sloth.
Glancing debuff also really hurts the Fire and Bison as well. Fire and Bison almost can't land anything with glancing debuff.
Yeah, that's the one thing nice about Smicer for sure. Smicer, on the other hand, does
Can't
not
land
care
it.
about the glancing at all, but is not getting these strips with the passive at all. And Jug already losing his Chompang.
I think you targeted Smicer, called it a day.
Yeah. The immunities are wearing off here, so this might be the window that Jug has been.
I didn't think he
Jug is
needed
looking
heal,
for here.
but
But the shields here coming from the fire cookie, it's going to be very difficult for Jug to get anything going. Also, Smicer is going right into all these immunity units here. Look at that. Going into the ragdoll. And since we did have that surrender earlier, if Sloth does take this win here, we'll be going to best of 1 after. I believe it would show him as the winner, but yeah, just a reminder, this is 2-1 for Jug currently. And Jug still fighting to stay in this, more getting those, trying to get some stuns, not getting attack breaks, not getting stuns. Smicer not getting the silences, getting the violent proc though. Looking to bomb the ragdoll here, Smicer is gaining some control here.
it always feels like the vanilla cookie should heal more, but that's because of the passive doubles the heal.
Yep. More getting that clutch stun on the Wusa here. Wusa does have all skills up. Cardinal also getting a nice violent proc here. Jug is not out of it yet.
Yeah, he has sustain on Smicer.
Yeah, we keep mentioning it, Jug playing that control team. Sloth not taking nearly as many turns as Jug here. So every time that, he gets a little bit of damage in Smicer, can heal that back up a lot of time. Even that, just that 15%. That changed the Puppeteer skill when it's so impactful.
No
Cardinal
revenge a few times really hurts. There's the revenge.
Yeah, there's the revenge. Cardinal really needed to get that stun on the Wusa. Wusa now has all skills available here.
Great choice. Huge heal, right?
Yeah.
Because of the fire pudding.
Yeah, choosing to take out the Smicer here, and Cookie getting those heals from the skill too, as well as the shields. This is looking very, very over.
So we will be having another game. It will say Sloth wins,
Yep.
but we'll be having game 5.
Again, a reminder that score is now 2-2, and we indeed do have the game 5 that we were looking
All
for.
right, so now you're Team America. Now you jump ship.
Yep,
All
we're
right,
jumping ship.
I'm still Team Brazil.
All right, this is what we're all waiting for. The final game, guys.
So 2-2 final match.
Yep. Winner takes it all. Takes all of nothing, I believe. So we are just playing these games for fun here. But,
Clout.
yep, and bragging rights.
Region rights.
Yeah, you know, I guess it is Team America versus Team Brazil, so yeah, we'll see.
Team first turn control versus team second turn.
Gapdol.
Yeah. Well, Vermos, Fire Vanilla Pudding, Ragdoll.
Yeah.
Usa.
Yeah, we've seen both players, you know, stick to their true play styles here, right? You know, Jug has been still all games, he's been pushing that turn 1 control team, and Mr Sloth has, you know, just been happy to receive it, I guess. And yeah.
I might switch this up. Call me crazy. I might ban Juno first pick
Juno.
if I was Jug. But how about you?
I don't know.
I know it's crazy.
I think splitting the capital has been working out pretty well for him, and I think I would stick to that, you know?
But
Who do you guys like here? Who do you like here? Who's your vote?
Brazil.
America.
All right, we got to split between the cast.
Let's go. We're getting to game 5 here shortly.
Who do you have, Sloth? What do you think Sloth should ban?
I like the Oliver.
Oliver?
The Oliver's a pretty good ban, you know, strong unit there. Although the Tianlang, he's been putting in work with that Tianlang against that. So we're getting to a game here very shortly, seeing who they're pre-banning here.
I would pre-ban Juno if I was Juggernaut. If you're a Sloth, who are you pre-ban? Oliver?
Yeah, I'd say the Oliver. Yep.
We could be
see.
completely wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they have their own plans here.
It's Sekhmet and
Sekhmet and
Chongpeng.
Chongpeng, okay. Yeah, you know, you actually liked that Sekhmet pre-ban
Yeah,
earlier.
of course.
So, yeah, Jug listened to that, you know. Yeah, that Sekhmet has definitely been giving him a lot of trouble. So I don't know if Jug has any... I believe he has his volleying on Swift, but I think against such a hard turn 2 player, such as Mr Sloth, the volleying just runs out of juice real fast. He can't really be picking that here.
That's how good Tianliang is. It doesn't matter. Chandra push attack bar up. He still picks Chandra with Tianliang.
Yeah. I mean, it's not nearly as bad when you have the Tianlang on your own side, right?
And your opponent has a Tianliang as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're also taking it away. And also, phenomenal counter against that Oliver, you know? Because the Oliver was not pre-banned. He definitely wants to lock in that Tianlang as fast as possible to counter the Oliver here.
Juno.
Also, we have very, very fast drafting
What
here,
did I tell you?
Yeah. By
Juno should have been the ban.
Sekhmet also would have been pretty difficult to deal with here.
Juno's more annoying than Sekhmet here. Could you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Thank
I
you.
think the Juno has to be the ban here. You know, there's no questions asked. And Sloth side, who are you banning?
Well, thinking that Juno's the ban, you ban the Taiwanese or the Charlotte. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I think Balance is Taiwanese, yeah. if only we saw that.
Taiwanese.
Okay, and it's a ban on the Oliver. Oliver taking away the 33 speed. Is Sloth looking to maybe get the turn 1 here with the 24 lead? I don't know who would be that fast. Is he running a Swift Chandra here? No, Jug takes the turn 1. He's going to be in a lot of having a lot of control here with those AoE buff removers coming through here.
Wouldn't it be a lot easier if Valantis was banned?
Yep, definitely. Getting a couple of stuns there. Also stunned is Meister. Meister missing the silence on the Cardinal. That's very crucial here. Charlotte also again that skill 3. More control, more stuns. Meister stunned up again. Cardinal with the skill 3 that slows the violent proc. And Sloth's team is looking pretty low here.
Pretty low. Violent proc? Oh no,
does not
with
get it. The Lance is with the revenge denying the violent proc. When you get stunned on the revenge, you actually cannot violent proc.
Qingza, Josephine, Valantis.
Yep. Jug really focusing this
He could come back from this,
Shizuka here.
actually.
Yeah, did not confirm the kill on this Meister, which was
Huge skill 2 coming up.
yeah, the skill 2 more now taking at this Meister there, as well as Shizuka. This is Jug is looking very, very good here. Meister does get the bomb on the Cardinal, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. And
Insult to injury.
insult to injury, salt to the wound there. And, you know, Cardinal with the proxy. There it is.
And Juggernaut
Jug takes
it
the
home.
win. Congratulations to Jug.
Protects the turf. Congratulations, Juggernaut.
Very, very well played by Jug, as well as Mr. Sloth, you know.
Well played, Mr. Sloth.
Close games. We got to that game 5. We love to see it. And yeah, those were close, very, very close games. Let's give it up, give it to Pat here.
Well played.
Oh, hello. Jug, we were the last hope for America. Even though I didn't want you to win, I'm glad you pulled it out. Congratulations. How was the match? How you feel, brother?
I feel good. You know, just playing RTA. I love RTA. Game was fun. Just playing my game, playing confident, and good competition here. Sloth's a person I've been playing against for a long, long time. So it's good to, you know, fight him in the finals. He's a really good player, and respect him a lot.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the players. Hope you guys had a good time watching that showcase. So thank all the players. Thank all the casters. Our 2 special guests that normally wouldn't jump on the mic, jumped on the mic to throw some great knowledge to all the players out there. So thank you, Thompson. Thank you, Topa. Thank you, Evan, Stoic, Shan B, everybody else that jumped up on the call. And without further ado, bigger raffles coming now. So pull your green tickets out, guys.